Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Best Bet Live. We have a 2-5 no-limit hold'em cash game, and I didn't want to wait around. I did not want to miss out on this bomb pot. Lots of action going on. A lot of the players in the room have been playing a while now, and they're just going to kind of carry their game over to the live stream, and we're happy to have them. My name is Adonis. Right across from me is Kirk. He's going to take care of a few things out on the floor, and without any further ado, we'll get right into this game. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. It is also Derby Day, and we are extremely happy to kind of host the Derby party, if you will. I know every year we normally have a great turnout here, and in St. Augustine, we also are going to have some Derby celebrations as well over there. I know for the best 3 outfits in the room at St. Augustine, they'll be giving away prizes, as well as some festivities, some fun. I think the guys from Action News Jax was there as well. Austin Lane, the ex-NFL Jaguars player and now UFC MMA fighter, will be there as well. So just a fun day at all locations, but we're happy you're tuning in today to watch this game. So let's get right here into this $25 bomb pot. I got King Deuce up top, Ace 10-3 on the bottom. Let's go and get these hands loaded in. I want to see what everybody's working with. Let's see if anybody has a chance. All right, so I see a 10. I see a jack high flush draw for Marble Allen, an ace for Chuck on the bottom. So it looks like actually those 3 players are going to stay in. And there's the spade on the turn to give Marble Allen a jack high flush. The board is paired, so he's kind of going to have to be on a little bit of an alert. And on the bottom comes another club. So now Baby Shark has trips up top with the king high flush draw on the bottom. All 3 players call. Chuck has the nut club, so a club on the bottom would kill Baby Shark. And it is the jack on the bottom. So actually, Marble Allen's going to, I thought he was going to scoop. But Baby Shark has a full house. Chuck's going to be downgraded here significantly because Marble Allen's not going to make 2 pair on the bottom. And Baby Shark has a full house up top. So just an absolute disastrous river for Chuck. Chuck there getting already caught up in a pot well over 3K.
And Chuck already running bad? What the heck?
Yeah, all he can do is shake his head because he had ace-9 with the ace of clubs. I mean, he's playing one board. So you're gonna have to hope that you can hit on that board. And he couldn't hold. Marble Allen did find his backup, though. He turned a jack-high flush on the bottom, but river 2 pair.
Good backup to have.
He had a jack-high flush up top and river 2 pair on the bottom. So
that's how you win these double board bomb pots. So a lot of players overplay just one board, and they burn equity is what I like to say.
Yeah, those bomb pots are dangerous, man.
They are dangerous.
Get caught up in really bad scenarios.
There's how many times have we seen it? So many times dealing out there on the floor.
Yeah, they're just, and you'll know because players they'll cease to play. You asking bomb pot? Oh, absolutely not. I'm like, ooh, somebody got you. Somebody tore you up.
Somebody got you good. They know that. But hello everybody. Hope you guys are doing well today on Saturday. A little evening. Got this game going, and it looks to be a very good lineup. A lot of action players that typically play our 2-5s out there on the floor. So a little bit deeper game for them today, and it should be a good one, I think.
Ace Jack Trey, and looks like some backdoor stuff working for Brian. A lot of good cards on the turn for him.
Ooh, 2 pair now for Dan EZ.
Yeah, and that's one of the good turn cards for Brian. He picks up a gutter ball. Would have much rather been the 10 of diamonds, but I don't think he's going to call with just the naked gutter. So EZ's going to take it down.
It's not like one chip, that's a bunch.
Yeah, as I said, this lineup looks very, very cracked. We got Baby Shark in 1, Marble Allen in 2, Brian in 3. Not too sure about this Craig guy, but I'm sure he'll be good action. And, of course, Miss Sandy there in seat 6, her first time ever playing on the live stream.
Yeah, I told her we're going to get her home before the street lights turn on so she don't get in trouble. so she should be okay.
Yeah, she should be all right.
They've been playing on the outer tables all day long, and apparently Miss Sandy has been getting the best of Dan and Chuck, and she just made it 125.
Did you say 125? Oh my God, she did. Did she mean to make it 25?
I don't know, but we're about to find out. I mean,
no, she got kings. She's just like, oops, I didn't mean to raise this much. Somebody call me, please.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she does have a premium there, and
Sandy, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
Sandy, you're not gonna get no action, baby.
Not with that.
Oh, there's old Frog, man. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Ah, the old jokes. They're still there. He's hurting me.
Old jokes from 4 years ago or something like that. 3 years ago. It's been crazy. What's up, Steve? Great to see you.
Look at old Rob. Darlene. Yeah, I got you. All right, so 50 from Chuck with sevens. And he's going to get no action at all. He's going to just go ahead and take it down. Yeah, Sandy got the best of Dan and Chuck out there on the outer tables. They played a relatively large pot. And since they all wanted to go over to the live stream, Sandy was like, well, I'll come on over too.
Yeah, it's funny because Sandy, out there on the floor, it's a 1K max. And Sandy had well over like 2,500 before this, and she's just like, oh, I don't have to buy in for all this? And so she, yeah, she killed them for sure.
She definitely had a good time out there, and she's trying to make it happen here. I mean, her name is the Dan Killer.
The Dan Killer. What a name. That's hilarious.
She's ready to get after it.
She's got to make it $60.
Oh, boy. Sandy's just deep in it. Look at her. So poised.
She's made for this.
Baby Shark calls with King 6 offsuit. We're going to be playing some good freaking poker tonight.
Ooh.
Look at this.
P6 deuce. Everybody catches a little piece except for Sandy there. Oh, wow. Surprised that Baby Shark let that go with the pair right there.
Yeah, they're playing. They're going to play some poker tonight.
That dude Craig sucks. I hope he doesn't. We'll see. Seems all right to me so far.
Wait, you know him?
No.
I was like, if you know him. Oh.
That's what he says over there. I wouldn't say that.
Oh, Lord. Call the straddle. Straddle's up. It's always good to have the straddle on. Gets the pots bigger, a lot more action. Two pair for Chucky. Baby Shark called with a gutter ball and misses everything. So Chuck's going to get the check mark. Go ahead and take it down, Chucky.
Chuck told me that he is a man on a mission right now because he's very, very tilted, obviously from Sandy taking all the money. And he said he's been getting owned, so.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Standard Chuck.
Yeah, Sandy got all of it up. I don't know who that is, Frogman, but I thought the same thing. But that's just Alan. That's just what Alan does, I guess. But I know when I'm dealing and I see it, especially in large games where there's a lot of red on the table, I look at that player, I'm like, you're an absolute maniac to have them stacked in tens. Like, just stack your chips like a regular human being. But that's what Alan does. Thank you. Oh, boy. There's Chucky again at it. Pocket fours. The idea is to put maximum pressure on his table mates. And, I mean, everybody's here to just kind of have some fun and beat up on each other. And there's the beating. The beatings have begun.
Yep, here's the 3-bet with ace jack off. Chuck not going away, and Baby Shark's going to have to give this up.
Chuck's being stubborn.
It's pretty good. Decent flop for 4s, I would say.
Is he gonna see bet? Yeah, he is.
Every day of the week.
Ooh, come on, Chucky.
Chuck feels like he might be ahead here. Marble Allen possesses all the ace jack, ace queens, ace kings, definitely. Paired board feels pretty good. Very unlikely that Marble Allen has 9s in this scenario.
Oh my
God.
God.
No, not the counterfeit. Oh, Chuck's going for it. 280 and a snap call. Didn't even get time to change the
Yo,
the
what is
angle.
going on out here, man?
Marble freaking Allen.
I fold if there's no double pair.
Chuck knew.
Yeah, I mean, when you call 145 with 4s on a 9-high flop with 2 hearts, you know you don't, you figure your opponent didn't have anything. Chuck's just running bad, man.
That is a run bad. I mean, hats off to him for attempting to go for that bluff. Gets counterfeited on the river and
That's when
fires,
poker just
but
screws
gets
you over.
smoked.
Wow.
Marble Allen called before the camera angle could change.
That's when poker takes over, man.
This guy just comes back from San Diego and finds a snap call. Must be nice to be Marble Allen sometimes, huh?
I'm telling you, man. I mean, they both kind of played the hand the best they could. Wow. This is so sick. Already. There's Miss Sandy. Look at her. Come on, Miss Sandy. She's ready to play. Okay, so looks like Dan Killer's gonna flop top pair. Miss Sandy's doing her best. Not the burning hammer. The burning
Sorry
hammer.
about that.
Was that Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes.
Young,
AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes, yeah.
young God. I have a feeling this game is going to take a turn for the best, and I'm waiting on it. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I mean, just this lineup is very, very solid. I know as of the last month, I've been dealing to Brian a lot, and I don't know where he came from, but he's been playing in a lot of the bigger games in the 2.5s and 5.10s.
Yeah, he's been here before.
Yeah.
He just he tends to he'll head out of town, do his thing, and come on back. He don't play
makes
too
sense.
often.
Yeah, very cool guy. Started to talk to him quite a bit the last couple weeks, I'd say.
Yeah, I think he's in the armed forces.
Gotcha. That checks out.
Hey, Ladybug, how you doing?
Yeah, Miss Ladybug in chat too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody coming out for the Donnie reunion.
I'm telling you, man, her fine self. Lord help her. All right, I see Jack 9 ain't doing too well, and Troy's gonna take it down with an 8.
I had a funny story with Jack 9 yesterday for you, Donnie. Dealing 2-4, right? $500 high hands. You know, Gloria and Bob,
Yes.
husband and wife,
Yes.
2-4 grinders. Folds to them in the blinds, and Gloria goes, "Bob, let's see a flop."
Okay.
Just Jack 9 of diamonds, flops queen high flush or straight flush. The high hand before that was a Jack high straight flush, like announced 1 minute ago, and she just looks over at Bob and goes, I need some money in the pot, I think."
Oh my God.
And she only had like $6 though, so they check flop, bet turn, and then Bob's like, "Yeah, I think I have to raise." And Bob actually had queen 10, so he had top 2, which is hilarious.
Oh wow. Husband and wife.
Husband and
carnage
wife.
on these
Yeah.
streets.
And I was just like, I mean, I love Gloria and Bob, so they're funny.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they're great people. But I just thought that was hilarious. And then I was saving it for you.
That's crazy.
Pope of Jack 9.
She just flops it.
Just flopped it. She literally looked at me, and then I was just like, "Oh, she got it."
That's strong. That's real strong. We got to get Ladybug back on the stream.
Yeah, we do. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Get some of these stream regs. I know life, life happens and people have jobs and travel. That's why it's always good when some of the stream regs, they go out and do their thing, and then they'll drop by every now and then and be like, hey, man, put me on the stream list. Like, yeah, where you been at? What you been doing?
Absolutely. Always good to catch up.
Everybody's on, I'm good.
I've seen Troy before. I've dealt with Troy before.
Yeah, he plays in the room every so often, but I don't
know who Craig is,
of
though.
him too much. Yeah, I don't know Craig that much either. I think I've dealt to him once or twice out there on the floor. But they're
Pretty
new
good
to me.
spot for Brian.
Yeah, Brian's got to think his kicker is not too good here very often, but we're never going to fold this bet. And funny enough, we're chopping basically every single time here. Let's go check, check. And I'd imagine this is just going to, all the hearts, so let's chop it up.
And Jeremy Hartman, he's out here every now and then, man. He'll come and play. He's actually
Min stack warrior.
inquiring about getting on some of the games in May. The list came out for May, so looking forward to it. Oh, it is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It is. May the Fools be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
And then it's May, so it's gonna be May. That's the best one.
And then, of course, Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Stay my ass home, man.
Yeah, it's a good idea. That's why we're going to the Springs.
And it's not like it's a bad thing. I don't want to make it seem
crazy.
like I don't want to make it seem like I frown upon people who enjoy themselves and enjoy the festivities that come along with Cinco de Mayo. But way too many people get way too many drunk.
Yeah,
too drunk. Just way too much.
There'll be a lot of drama for sure.
Hell yeah, I don't got time for that, man.
Yeah.
I'll be working. I take my behind home. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, of course, right now we got our 24K day going. I don't know if you already mentioned it, but 500 at the top of the hour, 1,000 at the bottom of the hour. So,
Frogman, I'd have to look into
1,500.
that. It's been a long time, brother. I'd have to look into it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got like a lost and found or something back there, but we'll look into it and I'll see if I can get it for you. Yo, I'm surprised Craig didn't 3-bet with ace-queen suited. He might pay for that.
Yeah, especially from the small blind as well, out of position. Just kind of
think he's
quietly, just going to quietly fold this hand, I'd imagine. But nobody really catches a piece, but Brian's going to keep repping this hand. He was the initial raiser with the 7-0.
Yeah, I don't understand why Craig ain't 3-bet there. Craig could have thinned the field tremendously, and he could have probably
taken it down.
Yeah, he could have probably took a heads up. So Brian stole one there from Craig. Do you know where I can be reached at? Nah, man. I'm not going to tell you to put your number in the chat, but you got like a Facebook or something. I'll add you and reach out to you. See if we can find it for you. I mean, it's been a while, but I do remember it vaguely. So you just let me know what's going on.
I would have to call it. So. I mean, I was like, I bet here anyway because continuation. I have to bet in 7.
Anyone else?
I think it's good.
Call 9, call 1. Call 2. 3, 4. He's also right there.
All right, looks like Miss Sandy call with 7-8. Sandy's a changed woman. They said she was tight. I'm here to tell you she's not.
Sandy goes wild sometimes. She'll never really raise pre, except for the 125.
Unless it's a massive hand.
Yeah, but she'll call. If she limp, she's there to call like about 90% of the time.
I'm telling you, man, if she's raising pre-flop, you better just run your behind home. Call somebody, tell them to come on and get you.
One time I saw her limp 3-bet George. I was like, she got aces, and George's like, I guess I'm just folding queens here.
You have to. It ain't even a thought. It's not even a thought. And I think, first of all, I have to tell I have no qualifications. I have no credentials when it comes to playing poker. I have nothing. But a lot of poker players get themselves into trouble because they don't listen to themselves. If you have somebody that's been sitting at your table for an hour and a half, 2 hours that hasn't played or hasn't raised, let alone 3-bet you, and you're getting 3-bet by him, there you can fold pretty much primarily like the top of your range. That person.
Always, yep.
You're never gonna be ahead. And then you talk yourself into the, well, if you got it, you got it. You know he has it
at that point for sure.
Yeah, you know he has it. What do you mean if you got it, you got it? All right, we got 3-way action. Ooh.
Wow.
He needed that 7-4 of spades then, but
7-4 spades would have been good for Brian then. Baby Shark, the only one with ace spade, has the Israeli rod, the queen deuce. Gutter ball plus flush draw plus a pair of queens now.
Not bad. And Easy's betting. Oh boy. Oh boy.
2 bills. Does a full pot size bet here.
Oh boy.
Baby
Easy's
Shark
getting himself into trouble.
Baby Shark is a psycho, by the way, if you guys have never met him. He's
Big
crazy,
Tank, what's
man.
going on?
Very solid player, obviously, but loves to be in there. Now does pair the board.
Is Easy gonna go for it?
Jackson gives up, and yeah, Baby Shark is just gonna check back, take his equity, and be happy with $600.
How have you been running in these poker streets, Kirk?
2024 has not been great to us.
You been getting torn up?
Been getting torn up.
Lord
a lot of
Jesus.
tournaments getting smoked, but you know it's okay. Cash games keep me afloat.
That's it. There
That's
you
it.
go.
Got to balance that out.
Balance is everything.
Balance is everything. What's up, Big Tank? Good to see you, bro. Lower stake games, 3-betting are jacks plus. Honestly, I'd even say like
I'd say
plus,
higher.
like queens plus ace jack suited plus. I would say.
Nah, I wouldn't even say ace jack suited. Like in some
Yeah.
like in some of these 2-2 games, like when they 3-bet you, man, like I've seen it, and it's just I'm not here to critique anybody's play, but to like 2-2 games, like I said, I mean, oh, Sandy, what are you doing? See,
See, we know. Kings plus
oh
is
my
3-bet.
God, Kirk, look at this.
Yeah. Honestly, I would definitely like 3-bet Jack 10 suited there as well, but we saw Craig just limp in.
Oh my God.
goodness. I was going to say we just saw him limp in with the ace queen suited, so there's definitely no 3-bet there.
Craig, you don't have to bet, brother. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
you do. Yeah, you do. You can't help it.
I mean, it's, you got some flush draws out there that maybe you want
A
to.
couple straight draws, you know. I mean, we're blocking queen 10, obviously, but 10-8.
I don't understand how Sandy just doesn't 3-bet. It's so big.
Saves them in, or saves them, yeah, loses them in.
What do you say anyway? Show us love. Show us love. What do you say anyway, man?
10 Jack for sure.
But Sandy had ace king suited.
Sandy 3-bets there. Craig probably folds. Sandy takes it down.
Which further cements the fact that if Miss Sandy 3-bets you, you can fold all of your range except aces. Everything else is probably drawing dead against her. And with aces, you're chopping. Hey, Big Tank, how's your mom doing?
We'll make one for you. What are you about to say, man? When you come out here, main game. It's so quiet right now, Hoy. So bad.
Look at Hoy out there just waiting to get in the game. He loves it.
2-2, baby.
15-3. 1-2 limit.
Not to mention like the effective stack in those lower limit games. Like
Might have to work that.
you're never really super deep. Games can get super deep, but you know, max bind's 300. You're just gonna never be extremely deep to really maneuver, try some things. Oh, Chuck flopped it.
Oh, you're so good. You tried. Play 5-3.
Shane Sanat, what's up? Oh, we got the basketball game tonight. We got the derby. We might have to see the race at 6.
Shane, oh, what's good, Shane?
Yeah, I think the race starts at 6 o'clock.
Miss Sandy on stream? No way. Yeah, I agree.
Talked her into it.
We did talk her into it. Her table consisted of Chuck, Dan, and I think Brian as well. And Sandy was owning these guys, and then they talked her into coming over. So here we are. We got
That's what I
this
like to
game
hear,
going.
man. Hopefully Mama can get home soon and rest up and recover, as well as you on your journey. You know, I see you've been eating healthy, trying to slim it down, brother, and I'm just here to tell you, super proud of you. And
Let's go. Keep it up.
yeah, I hope it gets better as you go along. You know, we're here for poker, but I also got to make some great relationships with a lot of you guys and gals out there. Fred McMillan says Ace King is overrated. Sandy doesn't like Ace King. It looks good though.
They do look quite good. I know we've probably had a lot of discussions about Ace King just being like mainly more of a tournament hand, but I mean, once you outflop people, you outflop them heavy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the jury on Ace King depends on the stakes you're playing. Like, you know,
Yeah.
2-2, you're like, eh. But you better believe at some of the highest stakes in the world, Ace King is going to be considered still the cream of the crop. But I'm not trying to disagree with you, Fred. I think the same thing. I don't like Ace King. I don't.
I'm just saying, you're like, let's loosen up and play, and then when we open up,
I'm just fucking bad.
whoever's got the button to do it every time.
You won't say it right now because it's not bad.
Sandy's holding her own, man. Not only holding her own, she's tearing him up.
Yeah, he did. He loved me too. They called it $150 free flop. Ace 10 off. Highest priced in.
Let's get 3-to-1 odds and was already in for 30. Come on.
What if somebody usually won free raising with? Exactly, but I don't know.
Diane played out in California last week, and somebody straddled. They went around the table, and it skipped. When they button straddle, the blinds are the last person.
6-4 deuce rainbow.
It was really weird.
What you got? A gutter ball for Craig and a deuce for Allen. 6 on the turn pairs the board. So right now, as it stands, 2 pairs good. Ace on the river is going to give the lead now to Baby Shark. Baby Shark's in
Where'd
the
that
mix.
come from?
Ace from outer space.
Ace from space.
Living rent free, man. Rent free in the head frog, man. Tank, hopefully I'll be able to come to back to best bet at some time in the future, but much of it depends on things beyond my control. Yeah, I understand.
Listen, best bet will always be here.
Yeah, we
You
ain't
know
going
what I mean?
nowhere.
So I'll get it. The first 30 minutes already in the books.
It's already been 30 minutes? Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, we having fun, baby. Yeah. Let's look at some stats and see what everybody's doing out here. So, Marble Island's up $706. He just put in for the bomb pot. Chuck is stuck almost a G-bar already. You know that bomb pot can be dangerous. So once you go ahead and put your $10 in, or 25, excuse
25
me,
over here.
you
Yep.
just got to understand what comes with it.
Well, that big hand with 4s against the Ace Jack is
That
what did
too.
Chuck in for sure.
That too.
How many times think about this, how many times is 5-10-10 flop and pocket jacks are not ahead?
I love the bickering between these two, and we sat them right next to each
I
other.
know. So they're going to really just, I mean, there will be plenty of duels, and I'm ready for it. So the bomb pot is currently underway. You got a top board and a bottom board. Let's see what the players have and if they've connected. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. Top pair on the top board and 2 pair on the bottom board. Well, then, damn.
Yeah, that's
Look
a
at this.
Spicy one.
Baby Shark has gutters on both boards, doesn't he?
7-5. Yeah, he do. Gonna give it up though.
So Troy calls 100 with 7s. Ooh. And
Wow, Troy is dominated.
Troy's in real bad shape.
Real bad shape. Super bad shape. It's not too often you see somebody scoop a bomb pot in these, but when they do feel real good. Bomb pots are typically a 5x the big blind. That is why we're doing 25 a person. And Troy is calling another bet. Wow. With sevens. Believes the sevens might be good in both spots, but what if the player has 8, 9, 9, 6, right? And we're just dead.
Yeah, he's just super dead.
Just always dead. It's a super scooper. And Craig's going to check it over. Troy checks back quickly, and yep, Craig's going to scoop a nice one there. See the fist pump from Craig there? He's just like, oh, yeah, baby.
I didn't hear what you said, so all I heard is not him. What do you say, Jacob?
You know, it's Dan, so 90% of the time I just ignore it.
Oh.
It's just,
I'm beginning to see why, actually.
yeah. He thinks Dolphins are the greatest game of football. Straddle, time to go.
Right now, the Dolphins struggle with
I didn't like it. Hold it 9, call 1. Yeah. Call 2. We got 2 up. That's all. Getting his 35, man.
Craig, you perplex me, bud. Because he ain't 3-bet with his ace queen, but he opened queen jack in the big blind. You know what kind of table you at, brother? But I wish you the best. And I hope that you smoke the rest.
75.
Alan
I
here.
believe I heard a 3-bet from Baby Shark opening that suited ace.
Yeah, but he 3-bet real small. Because, I mean,
Just 3xing into
Yeah.
2 callers. Yeah, very, very small.
I don't think he 3x'd it. He's like 2x'd it. Because Craig made it 35, he made it
Oh,
75.
yeah, you're right. Yeah. I was thinking 25. Yeah, you are correct. Just building
Hey,
a big
Shaky,
pot,
what's
though.
going on?
Look at that. We got 300 in the middle already. 7-5 deuce rainbow board. Ace high is in the lead ever so slightly.
Anyone need food in the cocktail while she's here?
Let's get Shaky. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, bro. Gonna check over to Baby Shark, who's gonna continue and try to build this image that he has a very strong hand. Sandy not going away though, I don't think.
Yeah, Sandy's got an open ender. I don't know if it's worth 125, but I believe she did call.
She did indeed. There's gonna be a 10 of diamonds.
Let me try one. Let me try one.
Baby Shark's gonna
I'll try
check
one too.
behind. And, wow, Ace High's gonna be good here.
Somebody show
I
me.
went and showered for 3 days and I put the jersey on. I made one hand of it. I made a gutter once. Baby Shark. The only hand I made today was a gutter.
Gotta get
Lucky guy.
Are you kidding me? He has pocket queens.
He's talking about
Oh,
it down
my
here.
boy has pocket queens. 3, 3, 7, 5.
Troy, are you shopping?
Rainbow.
Shaky, what you doing up in Michigan?
I was pretty lucky.
That was so like, oh my God. I jumped in my seat, man. Baby's like, yeah, well, what am I going to do with Kings?
Time to go. Hold the eight, hold the
Hand to play, please.
hold the 1. Hold 2. Raise, let's go 16 and 3. Hold the 4. Hold the 6.
I thought everyone would do this.
Hold. Call.
Let's get him right now.
Alright, we got 3 of you.
All right, so it looks like I think Alan opened the 60. Oh, no, Brian did. And now we're catching back up. All right, King 9 deuce.
125.
He's just charging it out there.
And right. Good.
I don't think Brian's had a pair yet, but he's up quite a bit from just c-betting these flops.
I saw Brian
Okay, yeah.
I saw him walking in the back of it. And you know, you gotta get a little bit more water.
Yeah.
The ankle brace and all that. Like,
So in the bathroom, you know, he got a little, you know.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, damn, I'm going there, Dan.
TMI, man. It's all good. Go ahead.
But then, so I'm like, is that your new form of running? Because he just hobble into the bathroom.
That or you needed like $10 and you were chasing money?
Yeah. Feels 15. Thank you very much.
15. You went up.
Fold 9, fold 1. Call.
Take your teeth out.
I got some more. 15. Call 7, 8. And 115 now. And each
There's Alan wrecking the fun. Gonna go ahead and 3-bet it up to 115 with ace queen, and everybody's gonna go ahead and give their cards up. Say, hey, I was just kidding.
Nice out, appreciate it. My 3 seat's gone.
Wait. Oh. I was like, where'd C3 go? He's there.
Fold in the 1, fold in the 2. 4 is going to make it 75, 76, 47.
I knew you were good. I knew you were good.
Oh, both players are going to flop top pair. Betting a call here. Craig does have the ace of spades, which now does come into play. Now that he does upgrade himself from not only top pair to having the nut flush draw. And now EZ is going to be faced with a decision. And he raises. Wow. Talk about pressure. He does call. Looking for that spade, and he does not get it.
I had ace 10 also.
Wow, and that aggression is going to pay off for EZ.
Tell him how much help he No, tell him how much help he The people want to
Goes
know.
on being nice, man.
The people want to know. Tell him
Hey,
how much help he
Easy game, I guess, for EZ. Just fire at it like you have it. I mean, to be fair, he did have a piece, but he was representing a much larger piece of that board with the front door spades coming in on the turn. And he's pretty pumped up about getting that one through, doing a little shadow boxing. Looks like we're in for some fun tonight from EZ and the crew. How's everybody's week going? Like I said, it is Derby Day. Drake did respond to Kendrick, and then Kendrick responded to Drake. And then we got some basketball on tonight. We have a fun-packed weekend, a lot to unload, and a lot to look forward to.
25, 35,
All right, so I raised the 35 from Baby Shark, and everybody's going to come along. Let's go 4 ways to a flop. Oh, okay. So we got a flush draw for EZ, now turned gutter ball. Chuck's going to pick up a pair, and Craig is going to be the one betting. He has a 5-high flush draw. Very interesting, Craig. Very interesting. But, hey, maybe he knows the club is coming right there on the river.
Wow, how's a pair of deuces good here for Craig?
You just bet 300?
Wow.
And you have the best hand. You bet with the best hand. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Wow, oh wow.
Control in the dark. What do you want? Blind bet.
That was a pretty big pot for 5 deuce there, no?
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, he turned the flush draw on river to pair. And it was good.
There's no
Are you going to do it?
Is that a raise?
Are you going to do it?
On the button, I will.
You're going to do 50 on the button.
1,000%. For Chris, man.
There we go. 50
Appreciate you, man.
Shout out to Chris.
I wouldn't do it easier, but
Of course, they're talking about Roofer Chris because they had a similar game last week here
they did it last week.
with Roofer Chris. And Roofer Chris loves to put on that 50 blind on the button.
Jacob San Diego, you can do 5 times whatever the level is for your straddle.
Just let you know, I don't know if you know that, we got 2 wins under that. So the young man can't bring it.
It's not bad. I was wanting to call him 50.
I haven't even looked. I don't even know.
You got 4 of it.
I guess I'll look now.
Check it.
See if I have 2 diamonds in my hand.
Check.
Nothing else what you can chip.
I probably fucked myself. I actually had a good hand.
Are you doing 50 on the button, you said?
Yeah, 50 on the button.
So you gotta wait till his turn, though.
Yeah. 75.
Gave you all the big middle finger.
He said, hell, it's probably 50.
$70. You guys are supposed to raise if someone goes.
No, his rule was 50 and you could only make it 150. Yeah, exactly. His rule was 150.
Maybe that's when you can race him.
People follow it.
Get those, man.
All right, so here's the interesting spot that Troy probably didn't know, where that changes the action for Dan. Since Dan had 50 on the button, if Troy were just to call, then Dan would be able just to raise. And then Troy could essentially limp raise Dan.
That's a natural one, anyways.
All right, I guess they're gonna min click hit.
Birdman hand rub, Birdman hand rub, Birdman hand rub.
Bearded traveler. Hey, don't talk about grandma like that. Sandy will kick everybody's butts.
She ain't got church, man. I just told her I'd get her home before the street lights turn on. But she don't got church tomorrow.
Is King 3 good?
Miss Sandy be whooping ass. That's what I tell you. Hey, listen, you want to talk about church? She been taking them to church all day long, giving them good sermons. And if you want evidence of that, you look right there behind her in that rack, and you'll see about 2K in black. She is something else, man. First hand, Bearded Traveler. Was it first hand? Yeah, well, after the bomb pile. She gets kings. Blinds are 2-5. She's under the gun, makes it 125. She ain't playing no games. She bought her business, and she standing on
What I
business.
got is Saquon and the people doing registration get the same down rate we do. Like, well, why am I dealing? I'll have to do registration.
Alright, we got 4.
4 players in this thing. Baby Shark looking for 5. Craig wants some hearts, and so does Allen. Maybe some 10s and 6s for Brian. Let's see what comes on the flop. I ain't seeing nothing. Show it to me. Okay, well, I do know that the action checked through on the flop. We're now on the turn. So ace, queen, jack, 2 diamonds. So it looks like a gutter ball for Craig.
Craig also
And
with the pair.
Gutter ball for Brian. Neither player get there. Who wants it more? 7 is good, though.
Ryan does have a pretty key card with the 10 of diamonds here if he wants to go for a little bluff, but is a pot worth it to bluff right now? $90. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. He's going to bet 75.
I like Craig hat.
Craig with bottom pair is going to have to let it go. And I'm telling you, Brian has not made a pair yet, but he's doing pretty well for himself. You like the Jags hat? How was your guys' draft? How was Minnesota's draft?
It was decent. Yeah, it was good. I'm excited. I'm elated. I'm ready. I would like to see how well J.J. McCarthy can train, get better,
for sure,
and potentially be ready for the start of the 2024 season.
I sneakily thought you guys were going to get Michael Penix until Atlanta took him. I was like, what?
And I feel like KOC and Quasi were definitely going to be in a position to draft him if he fell to 11.
Yeah, that's fair.
For sure.
I really was hoping that we would trade draft picks. We'd get, your Cougar first, and then you guys get a first.
Y'all got Latu, right?
No, we got. Who did we get?
Y'all got Latu, the edge dude out of UCLA, right?
Did we get Latu? Oh, I can't.
I mean, he's tough though. So that's what y'all want.
We got Junior Colson, Michigan, linebacker.
Uh-oh.
Cam Hart.
Uh-oh. Come on, Craig.
Here
Come
it
on,
is.
Craig.
Here we go. The Jack 10 suited. Love it.
I'm loving it right now. 100% McDonald's.
Wow, Troy is just cold calling this 3-bet with 5s.
This is a weird hand.
Massive. This pot's gonna be big.
But this is a weird hand because there's so much potential for there to be a 4-bet in play, but Troy cold calling so much with 5s.
Puts a little weird damper on things.
Did we got EZ to call, but we didn't get Mar. I don't think Allen's in. King Trey.
Looks like everybody did end up calling, so it's a $600 pot already out the gate.
And Brian flop top pair.
King Jack is the best hand thus far. He's going to check around. Marwellin does have a mystery hand. Turn is a 10 of diamonds. Interesting turn card.
Looks like a delayed C-bet from Brian.
I bet pretty small here, about 3/4 or about a quarter.
Such a weird spot for Craig because he has 3 players behind, and he's losing to all kings.
Yeah, I don't know if I love this. I think if we were going to continue, it would have to be on the flop to tell our story that we have this massive ace-king hand, that we have this massive kings-aces hand.
Damn it. I really thought Craig was going to get there.
With the jack? Or with the 10?
With the 10.
It would only be with the 10.
I thought the 10 was going to come right on through.
Yeah, Craig 3-bet pre. That's why I was just like, I don't know if I love just like checking flop and then calling turn.
Well,
it doesn't make too much sense to me.
He's a 3-better. So Brian, like everyone knows it. And now I'm realizing he was a 3-better.
Yep.
How much is he betting?
$4. Wow. Craig looks like he wants to call. Already cut out some chips. This would be a crazy one. I mean, spades do miss, right? I mean, if that off chance that Brian is holding queen jack of spades, right? That kind of makes some sense, but
Craig just isn't convinced. Doesn't think he has any piece of this.
yeah.
And yeah, he puts it
Put
in.
in the call. King is gonna be good. Brian, just flip over your cards, man.
Yeah. See. He's scared. He's like, you got a king?
He's just like, you have ace, king, king, queen. I feel like there'd be a bet every single time there on the flop if you had any sort of that. So Brian's going to capitalize on that massive pot. $2,800 stack now. Woo! A little bit of a misplay, I think. I mean, if we're going to 3-bet, we got to continue the story, right, on the flop, I think.
You have to.
Even if it isn't a million people. Once we improve on the turn, we know we're basically drawing dead, right? What are we hoping he has there? Ace Jack?
A lot of missed spades.
All the missed spades? Yeah. But we got to remember that he's in the small blind. Brian was in the small blind too, so. Very interesting spot. I mean, that's what we're hoping he has there, right? Ace, queen of spades, queen, jack of spades.
Yeah, what are those big hands he could be 3-betting with pre that might contain some spades in it? And then I don't think
$30.
I don't think Brian had any spades in his hand.
Brian did have the king of spades.
Did he?
Yeah.
You sure?
Or, I'm sorry, jack of spades. Yeah, one of those. He definitely had a spade in his hand. I remember looking at it, but very interesting spot.
We might look at stats again here following this hand. I mean, things have been going up and down.
Jake says, when are you guys running your next series? I need to come see favorite dealers. Appreciate that, Jake. It feels like we have a series every single month now, to be honest. But I know we got our Poker Atlas tour coming up, and that'll be at the St. Aug location. That'll be a good time, basically all of June. I know I'll be playing a lot of tournaments. I'm not too sure about you, Donnie.
Oh, you gotta be.
Yeah, jack of spades, yeah.
With the Poker Atlas Tour, man, I mean, they're affordable buy-ins. They balloon up really big. Not much to get in. All equals, you might see a sighting from me. Will I run deep? I mean, I don't know if I have a maniac that just shoves 50 bigs in my face with sixes and I get smoked. You know, I'm going to be right in it again.
Yeah, I know the double board bomb pot tournament has everybody raving about that. I've been asked like 4 or 5 times about how that's going to work. And I was just like, I'm a dealer, guys. I don't know. Just look up the rules.
Yeah, that's definitely considering what you're playing, and it's a tournament dedicated to bomb pots, right? So you don't want to know all the
It'll be a round of each, so 8 hands of PLO, 8 hands of Hold'em. My thing is, like, is it going to last forever because people are going to start overfolding, or is it going to, like, end in the first 2 hours after registration ends?
I'm going to withhold my comments in my head. 55 to go.
Because people already don't know how to play double board bomb pots. You mix in a little PLO with it, you mix in a little Hold'em. It's going to be an insane tournament. And it's a $100 entry, I think, too.
Not everybody folded.
Hold in the one option.
I'll take my option.
Making sure you're
I'll
all
take my
the
option.
way.
You got no going on there, nothing at all.
You got 4 of them. Check. Undo.
Jake, you might be right. You know, you know, you can find out next time on Unsolved Mysteries. But you might be right. I know me, I'm a largemouth bass. I get out here and I swim around every day looking for it, looking for the hooks to bite on. All right, EZ's gonna need to find this 9 or this spade, or an 8. He's got an out. He's got some outs. 16 available. You see at the top of your screen.
Wow. Craig has been battling, I will say.
Yeah, I tell you this much. For those, including myself, who didn't know nothing about Craig, Craig fits right in.
How'd he do? He maybe he was just testing the waters with the ace queen suited, the jack 10 suited to start. But he definitely fits right in.
All right, looks like Easy is going to make the call for 250. Baby carrots is my favorite thing to eat, brother. And a 6 of clubs on the rivers, so Dan does not find one of his 16 available outs. And he's just going to go ahead and throw it away. I have a neck of steel.
Chuck, I'm glad you're back. We're about to send out a silver.
I'm sure. No, that would never work. You snorting? And you're talking about me? You're snorting.
So he's buying it. That's right. You can't do it. So a big line of the
I
shop.
see you're doing damn things. I left you at chips, I come back, you have none.
You would not believe that.
Yes, I didn't get Sandy and you.
So I got her retired. Hold 1, 2.
David Sharkey having all the good times down there.
Said you need 2 weeks off.
75.
And Brian,
Luck
luck it out.
Yeah, just call it off.
All luck. I want to win a hand.
Power heads up.
Bad night for Chuck. Bad night for Chuck. Awesome night for Craig.
You can't bet that much against me because I never have anything. You gotta bet small if you want me to call. I'll try to hit.
I didn't more call with those two spades out there.
Look, man, if I had spades, I wasn't gonna get the job done anyway.
Just beat it right now.
Well, there's only a minute left.
It's based off when I start the deal. So like this one still qualifies for now.
That's what I said. It's only a minute left.
So
We need a run up for us.
no, Queen High will suffice.
I want to just make sure I get it.
25.
I don't want to sweat it for the 50.
And fold.
Double down.
I can.
Alright, that's gonna be my time. It's gonna be a bump pot.
Never mind, 25.
Bump pot.
Oh, no, the button is good.
It went backwards. Jacob went the fastest. Or he was too fast and he went too far around.
Definitely not that one. Let's straddle, boys. Yeah, let's straddle the bump pot. Yeah, do it. Get $100 out of there.
Yeah, put your 25 and then put 100 on the button.
That works.
This coming from the guys that just hit everything they need.
These guys.
You can watch the stream. You can watch the stream and see.
Good mid-pair.
It's under the button.
I really got it. I was like, what? Well, I mean, it's not like I had.
I got rid of
I didn't have the nuts, but I got value.
I didn't see what you had.
And you got me to fold that 10 earlier, so.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he made a bet with the 10. Wow, you were not. Everybody's in, folks.
Take 3-4 down.
I'll check 1, 2.
Can you check all around?
3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I got a look.
I need a special one on the bottom.
What?
Just technical stuff.
He struggles with this. Should we start over?
Start over?
Start over? Well, let me look at my cards before. Let me look at my cards. Read your cards.
Move those up there.
Go for it.
How really?
Let me try it.
How about now?
All right, looks like we have a flop
Okay. So
on the bomb pot and both turns. So let's find who has the most equity. It looks like it's going to be Marble Allen. He has an ace on both boards. Ooh, Brian has a straight up top and an open ender at the bottom. EZ has a queen high flush on the bottom with no available draws up top. So never really want to be in the business of trying to play one board primarily, because then that's how you get scooped.
heads up, guys.
All right, so the front door diamonds do complete, but as it stands right now, it's going to be a chop pot.
When you're up and you're winning, you eat right away. When you're losing, you're like, you don't even care you have food.
wasn't a good call. I had 3, 4.
3, 4.
Yeah,
That means you had a choice.
I don't know.
I only had ace on each board, so I'm good.
I figured chalking.
Yeah, no, hello. I'm special.
That's why I whispered it.
You bet all.
I mean, if I'm about to spend it.
Last week it was all
Watching the stream will click it.
dumb fuck, retarded.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. I love the little
I'm about to win one.
just licking the window for his fucking helmet.
That flush came, and I had a diamond draw on the bottom.
I had a 3 of hearts.
I was hoping I hated being early.
When I said I wish I had
Trying to
3,
roll the
4
window
hearts.
down.
Because I didn't even look at my card. I don't look at my card.
Licking it. Banging his helmet against it.
Got all in.
Call 7. Call 8.
Took half of it.
Call 1.
Come on, let me look at it, baby. One time, one time.
Figured I gotta be good on one, but somebody got a bigger ace. Yeah,
And it's
I'm
check.
screwed.
So I'm saying it's hard to play because it's like I'm constantly on which I could be beat.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh, EZ here is going to be looking to stack somebody, hoping somebody has an ace. Baby Shark does.
Bottom, so you're gonna win the bottom.
And it checks all the way around. He's trying to let somebody catch up. And there's now a flush draw for the Dan Killer, but everybody's got 0% because Allen has a king high flush draw, so he might go ahead and call.
Being came true there, baby shark.
Hold 2, 3. Call 6. Call 7. So fold it. 3 players.
One more free card.
Good float.
And the 9 on the river submits it, so... Oh my God, Miss Sandy's bluffing.
Don't worry about letting her get a bet out there.
Put it all in the 9. 275.
Anxious, man, anxious.
Oh my God, Miss Sandy can't call. She cannot call the 75.
Woo, boys!
Miss Sandy there stuck her hands in the cookie jar. Oh my Lord, Miss Sandy.
Why is he standing there?
Baby, what are you doing?
Did he have a 6?
Calling these high there with 75
He
more.
might have had a 6.
See what he had.
He had a 6? Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, yo.
Sandy, get him. Get him. She said she's got all those chips in her purse from earlier. She's gonna smack you in the head with them. Hey, you want to get the stream going or what?
She said she wants your boyfriend's phone.
I'm an equal opportunity offender, right?
I know, right?
I don't give a fuck who you are, man. Troy,
I said she wants your boyfriend's phone.
oh, Troy, fuck off.
Oh, we got a raise to 65 from Brian with Jack 9 suited. Uh-oh, man, we got some Jack 9 fun going on this board. Or rather, pre-flop here with these players, some fun Jack 9. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if somebody can hit it. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that's all I get. That's 4 hours, man.
We now have a flop, and Brian is continuing for 2 flops, 2 pair. What an animal. Oh my God, but Marvel Allen flopped a better 2 pair. Oh no!
She's making me sit in the front row. She's trying to 200 save my soul, but it's keep going.
This 4-liner might get him off the hand. Nope.
Yes. Oh, damn.
Oh, you too.
Yes, I say it every time she gets mad at me.
Boy, both flopped. That could have been so dangerous.
I know.
I almost thought about betting it bad after you.
Just mad as fuck.
Could have got real bad. Like I said, the 10 there saved him a lot of money.
I don't know. You have to deal, you stay, you deal, you stay, you're up, you sit, you stay, you sit, you stay.
Up, down, you're done.
It's a cardio.
Glad that ran out that way.
Cardio. It's like burpees.
Hitting, I would have had to bet sooner or later. I didn't put our 10 at any point.
It doesn't help. You go into place. It doesn't help. No, it's going to help.
I'm like, okay, 20 years is all good. 750
So it's not more expensive.
50 is also Sandy's fault.
I know they're calling because I call 3, 5, and
6. 5 players.
Every Sunday, this is 2.5 hours.
All right, ace 9 6 rainbow. Got an ace out there, got a 9 out there, got a set out there, got an open ender. We just got everything out there. And something tells me this field will be thinned immediately as soon as it gets to Baby Shark.
Raise 175. Call 3.
Miss Sandy calls with 2% equity. God bless her heart. But 2% is practically, virtually impossible for her to win this hand. And the same goes for EZ. Chuck here has the best chance to spike a 5 or a 10 on the turn. And it does not come, but he does pick up a flush draw to go with it.
300 from the line.
I don't think there's an amount you can bet that'll get Chuck off this hand. Chuck's the kind of guy, you know, try and try again. If you fail, try again. So he has a massive combo draw here, open-ended with diamonds. And it looks like Miss Sandy is going to be just calling to leave herself a little bit behind. So we're looking for a 5, a 10, or a diamond, and the diamond from outer space. And Chuck is all in. Chuck finally hits one.
And then I was like, I'm not folding it. Then the ace came. It's like, well, you could have ace 10 and beat me now.
And Chuck knows he's good.
Call.
He knows he's good.
And all the left over here.
There's a flush. Wow. He got open-ended and run back. 7 9s. I knew I was behind with my ace 8. Look at that, so far behind.
Fucking deer's got the gun.
Oh, man. Oh, so far. Now we got to hear it all. We got to hear.
Bunch of luck boxes don't get
Yeah, we in, boys.
Well, I do.
Combos, oh my lord.
Damn, the combo draw finally comes through.
Sounds like Chuck is pretty elated there to finally hit one of his combo draws. I know there was a massive pot that he played with Miss Sandy in which he had a combo draw, and Miss Sandy ended up scooping the pot 3 ways. So Miss Sandy's going to go ahead and bid thee farewell. She's going to go ahead and take off.
Sandy, you want your $3? Sandy, you want your $3?
I appreciate it.
Watch out, that's your $3 here.
Yep.
That's why I folded ace 8 pre-flop. It's like oh, they're so in trouble. Oh, he's first act, so it matters. Second. I'm sure maybe not a flop.
By the way, they're not locked up because I'm still stuck. So I need to double up again.
I'll take a 0.
What's that?
I'll take a 0.
No. I need you in, sir. I will give it all away. Doesn't matter to me.
I miss Miss Sandy getting smoked. Oh no.
I had an ace. I folded
Yeah, they
pre-flop.
took her down. Bad card from Miss
Someone
Sandy.
had to have a bigger
I was
win.
acting track and I seen.
No
No
one did.
good, no good.
60 from the
Baby Shark, too.
Who's that? Yes, sir.
Yeah, he did have a set. He couldn't run.
60.
That's how I usually run.
Call 9.
That's how I usually run. Chuck does tend to run bad.
380.
Donna's having fun tonight, always, right?
Damn right.
Says it how it is. He ain't scared. Brian here with Queens with the Queen of Hearts as well. Looks like he's having a pretty solid night so far.
I need to double this up and then maybe one more time.
You got it.
Ryan, and I don't think it's down, but I already want him. I want stacking.
Walk around with a target on my back, I guess.
I do all the time, actually.
I'm glad you went and then went. I mean, I
want
know
to
you
double-
want it.
He want to double up off of you.
Everybody's
Chuck
happy.
saying he
wants to
wants to
double
stack
up on you.
Marble Island
Now
and
we
I guess
got more
Brian.
chips. Yeah.
Everybody's celebrating. Chuck got some
One's
chips.
off him and one's off you,
Yeah,
right?
I
It's
mean,
hilarious.
That's fine, too.
Chuck normally gets torn up, man.
That's
we
right,
do.
here's a chance.
I didn't see it, but
He'll take that chance.
Is that a sign to come?
That means they're coming that way.
Yeah.
Chuck definitely ain't afraid to battle though. We'll see him 3-bet constantly. And defend the whenever he gets 3-bet.
we knew you would laugh.
As Chuck does outflop Brian
You want me
here.
to fold?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Turner's gonna be 7, both players picking up a gutter ball.
Sandy didn't live up to her thing. She said we were going to remember who she was.
Oh my
She
lord.
did it in the beginning.
Don't worry, we get that seat filled up right away.
An hour.
You're looking at my
I
stack.
think I could bluff you on the river.
Yes, you probably could, actually. I mean, you've done it before, right?
Six.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one to bluff on. Check.
He's gonna need to bluff on this river. Instead, just checks it back and Chuck is
Call for
gonna
the
win.
six and it comes.
I wish that 9 would have came because you
Should have told me. I would have said 9.
was good.
I just figured you were close on the 6 on each side. So
I wish I was a little bit closer. I called super light. Don, you want it? Don, you want it? I had Queen 10, so if that fucking dog.
you see him look at me when I said I called for the 6 on the river. He looks at me after it goes out.
Don's in.
It was too obvious.
Don, we agreed.
And I think he's going to
Your VFib got to stay above 45 at all times. Yeah. Everybody does. We're doing mandatory straddle and mandatory VFib over 45.
Marble Island.
Did they all agree to this? How?
I don't think they did, but they definitely agreed to the under the gun straddle, which is good. Always great for the game. Game plays way bigger because of it. Simply because opens instead of 20 or 25, they're 40 to 50 to 60, just like this hand. Craig gonna open up ace queen suited with 65 and Chuck in the small blind.
Ooh!
The ladies here.
We're all straddling. Is that okay? All right.
Chuck's out finally getting some
Yep.
hands.
And as I said, he 3-bets pretty light this time. He has a premium, has the ladies. Gonna 3-bet in the small blind to 250. Uh-oh, if Baby Shark calls, that means this might start a chain reaction. Brian
Shark
actually
is
does
calling
decide to
pretty light,
fold.
though.
Very light, especially out of position. I mean, Jack 10 suited is one of my favorite hands, but it does get us into trouble whenever we call off like this, because we're kind of just lighting money on fire. Dominated so often. I mean, it flops well, right? But you got to flop so specific against a 3-bet. Yeah, Craig, of course, never going anywhere with ace queen suited. And Troy's just like, well, I'm on the button. I'm in position. I have 6s. Let's go set mining. Why not? Call 250 to win 800? Yeah, I'm in. Everybody and their mom's calling Chuck. And Chuck has a premium like this. Oh my god, that's a 6. That's a set of 6s.
Wait, Troy called with 6s?
Yeah, I mean, he was closing action. Why wouldn't you on the button? You're getting 4 to 1.
Good God
And now he's
almighty.
going to get it all. Chuck's going to lead on this flop. Here's a weird spot where we have overpairs like, say, queens, kings, or aces, right? This board just never favors us in the slightest.
I heard it was a very good game. It was, man. Yeah, I
So it's just like, is it okay to ever just check call in the spot? I think it's better. Because we bet 450. Troy,
Oh
just
my
no
God.
reason to just not rip it in here. And yep, you see the disgust in Chuck's face now. So do you flop a set?
Yes, he did.
He has all the sets here. When he takes his time post flop or pre flop, and it's just like, all right, screw it, I call. He always has it here.
God, so
Let's
nasty.
see, so 1400.
So
yeah,
sick.
that's about 1400 or so. So another 950 to call, 950 to 128. We already have 450 out
What
there.
do you do there, Kirk?
Gotta fold. Gotta fold. That's disgusting. That's why I say I think I lean towards check calling on this flop. Because Troy probably puts out like a $500 bet, right? Then you see a turn for free or for cheap. Then you're able to just get away from it on the turn, I think. If Troy does have this thing. I mean, I guess it's possible for Troy to have like 7-8 suited, right? On like the lowest spectrum ever.
Yeah, that's like.
But that's just like the bottom of the range. This is it. I mean, he has all the sets in this spot. We just gotta let it go, Chucky. Let it go. Oh, yes. Good fold, Chuck. It sucks to leave some soldiers out there. But it's a good fold. Don says, I'm leaving this game. You folded Queen's face up like that. Does make
that's a hell
the
of a
discipline,
fold.
but great fold for sure.
Yeah.
If you want to be a winning player, you gotta make those folds for sure. And yeah, you see Chuck on mad tilt. But it was correct. He's not bluffing you. He didn't have 8-9, 7-8. And all your queens were dead. I don't know, that's a fun spot to be in, right? 8-5-6 board. I think we're supposed to check call out of position.
Probably. I mean, he's first act,
I guess
right?
he could have 7s, 9s, and 10s, sure, Shane. But does he ever rip 7s, 9s, or 10s there? Maybe, 1500. Chuck's so strong out of the small blind. Yeah, I mean, I guess jacks make sense too. I don't know. I mean, the way that it played pre, he kind of like shrugged, right? So I think that in itself is like a tell of like pretty middle weak pair.
Who woke up Troy?
That's a great question.
Man, I heard 3-betting 7s now.
3-betting to 175. Oh my goodness, he's activated.
He is super activated.
There's just so much money in that middle, in the middle right there. Pretty gross spot. Chuck taking a quick lap.
Yeah, you gotta walk it off. You're like, man, I just got some chips. I just got some chips.
Just backdoor to fucking flush, and now he's like,
I had a combo draw, so technically I'm probably a point flip and pass on that last one.
I'm
That
just.
I happen to hit.
So
But I
you
lose
forget
hands,
one
80%
hand. You
to
forgot
roll
one.
pre-flop.
One hand. Okay. You're right. I forgot. I'm unlucky.
You guys calling so late, it gives him the price to call.
Gives him the price to call. He's right.
20 from the 2.
I'm free-betting the small
And a call. That's okay.
Do you want us to tighten up?
You want us to tighten up?
I just want you to stop hitting. That's what I would like.
40 from the 2. Go.
40 and a quick call by Baby Shark. He did have top pair, but Marmon does outkick him. I think just call with set there is better than ripping. I don't know. I mean, there's already so much in the middle, right? 10, 1400 in the middle, and we have a, what, 1-to-1 SPR, right? 1400 exactly. I think a rip is totally fine.
We're just gonna.
You get those players who are definitely going to call off aces, kings, queens there more often than not.
Queens?
Especially once they figure they already bet 450 on the flop. I think they're calling so often. So I think a rip is fine.
There's no more.
Somebody with deuces can flop a set, you know?
Chuck doesn't fold the like 900, and then we leave behind 500. Yeah, I don't think he does either. Can we ever make it like 1,000 with that? I don't know. It's an interesting spot. I feel like the SPR is too shallow. It's just like probably a jam every time. That's a very fun spot though.
Hell yeah. All right, so Don's going to raise it up with ace-jack off. Chuck comes along. Baby Shark's in. You know, he's super tilted.
Oh, yeah. Baby Shark is down to pebbles at this point. You know, that's my favorite thing about poker. You know, it gets the chat going, and we all just start discussing, like, how should this have been played? Why? How? You know, why is it played like this?
Well, I had this, and I had that.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun.
Because, you know, you got to ask yourself, like, what's there? Because there is, I mean, as much as people probably don't like to hear it, there is an optimal way to play poker. So in that situation,
and everybody plays it differently.
Yep.
Everybody.
Well, remember what happened to me and Paul?
Mid-click and Chuck jams.
Yeah, over there. Whenever he flopped 2 there, and I had the. It was like 3
I think that's just like
cards,
so
I
not talked
flush.
about in
On the
cash
turn,
games. It's
I
like
went all
mid-click,
in, and
right?
he goes, "If you show me a
Especially when
heart,
it's like the
fold."
bet's that
So I
big.
show him the ace of hearts, and he snap calls me, and the
I don't
heart
know.
comes on the river.
That's an interesting thought, though, Shane.
that is pretty interesting.
I've never dealt 4 aces on the board for consecutive.
What is the actual final race?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know. I mean, we could probably ask someone over there. What time the race starts?
Race starts at
Formula 1's not till
6:45.
tomorrow.
I could put a bet on it.
65 and 40.
5:30.
I don't even know whose the favorite horses are. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, we got the Derby going, and it's hectic over there. But I'm in the same boat. I know nothing about the other side of the poker room. I just stick to my my poker side, and I'm happy.
Craig has had ace queen suited like 3 times.
Yeah, a million times.
You got some tickets.
Oh, now he finds an ace.
I just got 3.
Brian's open-ended.
That'd be around now. 25, 35, that'd be fine.
Oh, Brian snaps it off with the open-ender? You maniac.
4 hearts as well. Oh. Now has a pair with his bottom open ender.
Well, if it was 225 on the flop,
225.
it's probably going to be double that on the turn. Or close to it. But at this point, I mean, he's going to have to make it big from the fold.
It's pretty sizable. Now Brian is going to have to give that up. And Craig's going to pick up a pretty solid one with ace queen suited there. Hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday evening. Now it's been busy in the room, but got a pretty good 2-5 game, I'd say. Got myself Kirk the Cooler commentating alongside Adonis.
What's
Donnie
up?
Lane. You know,
Told him lots of fun stuff going on tonight. The Derby, basketball.
24K day for the high hand giveaway stuff.
Hell yeah.
So Best Bet is the place to be. It's packed out there.
All I know is that so I went to Glenwood Springs, and that was in Colorado. It's called the Hanging Lake. This place. It's literally you have to hike up a mile.
That's a 2 for
Mountain. And
200? You're betting 2? No, that's a $5 bet there.
yeah, it hangs off of the canyon.
Do you have one on your phone, Kirk?
What is that? Oh, I do not. I had it on my old phone, but I just never re-downloaded it.
trying to put them
The
You having a
nuts.
great time?
black, I think.
The nuts.
Stone
All right, so
nuts.
Craig's all in for 1,500.
Wow.
Baby Shark's
2
dead.
pair against 2 pair. Yikes.
And he's dead.
Yo, Craig's in every hand. This is crazy.
And he's dead.
Yeah, let's see what Baby Shark decides to do. Decides to do reloads. Yep.
I thought it
That's
looked
some
too
money.
suspicious. I think you thought it was too black.
Not running the best thus far. Looks like we got a stack of black though.
All right, so let's take a peek.
Oh, man.
Ups and downs. Why not take a peek at it? Marvel Island's up. Troy's up. Chuck's up. Everybody's really up but EZ and Baby Shark
And of course Miss Sandy.
and Miss Sandy. Miss
All
Sandy
right.
got roasted, but
Well, you said she had to get home before the lights turned off,
you
so.
know, once some street lights hit on, she can't be out.
So, I think I actually saw her going out to play 2-5 out on the floor for a little while, so hopefully she can recoup some funds out there. Tired and ready for bed. Old man frog.
You were
Man.
just there?
Yeah.
Did you go out
Me
to
too.
Did you go out to black
Oh,
Hawk?
Brian here. Been very active, waking up with Kings now.
All right, good. I remember we talked about
Don E, who just got in the game very recently. Hasn't been playing any hands yet, but I think he's going to 3-bet here, 125. And Troy, he's been cold calling these 3-bets like
Yeah, look at
crazy.
him, look at
He's
him.
been cold calling these 3-bets like crazy. He's going to do it again. And Brian is just licking his chops. He's like, all right, 4-bet incoming. Here we go.
Yeah, you have to.
In position.
You have to think about the hand that Troy snuck in and flopped the set.
That's a big rip, no? That's a big rip.
It's a massive roll. How about that?
You know, I'm thinking like make it 450 there, get all the value. He's like, yep, I got ace king, please call.
You got queens?
Did you stay up there when you were there, Don?
I played.
Did
That
you
was the
stay
first
tonight,
round.
Dominic?
Was Black Hawk, and I played at the Monarch for Friday and Saturday when I got there, and then I went all over
You stayed at the Monarch too?
at the Monarch. Yeah.
That's a really big shove. I don't know about that. What do you think? What do you think,
It's a
Kirk?
big shove. I don't love it. I mean, what hands do we want to call us there?
They're a lot slower.
Only hands that are beating you.
That's it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess you could kind of throw away aces. Troy's just never cold calling out of the big blind with aces, right? Maybe?
No.
We did not get, what is it, Latu or whatever, what did you say?
You're on the
Johnny,
button. You can't.
Latu?
Latu. We did not. Joe, Lad McConkey.
Oh, that's right. You got Joe
Colson.
Wall.
Yeah. Which I'm happy
Let's
with.
do the bomb pot.
I really wanted to trade back with you guys and grab like a Brock Bowers in the 11th or something. That's what I was looking forward to, but I mean, you know, Harbaugh's a legend, so I know what he's doing.
He's going to get you guys ready for the future.
He will indeed. Shane says make it 520. I mean, I was thinking only at 450, 480, something along those lines. I agree. Just like we want all the ace queens to call. We want all the 9s, 10s, jacks to call, of course. If they flop a set, so be it. You deserve it.
Now we're all gonna culminate, let's be honest.
All right, bomb pot time. Let's make it happen.
Yep, dealer change. Donnie just showed the stats a hand or two ago, so we're all good with that. Maybe take a little peek at the B pips a little later here. But double board bomb pot, let's get it. You know what I'm like really excited for our draft is we got that Brandon Rice kid.
I mean, he's going to be ready to work. I don't care about his 40-yard dash time. People care way too much about that.
Yeah, they do.
Game speed, like, whatever, man. If Adam Thielen can be a prolific player in the NFL for as long as he has and still is, doesn't matter what 40 time you run.
Yeah, I do agree.
You came over here on purpose just to say that shit.
I mean, it's pretty crazy because I think he was projected to go like 3rd and 4th round, and then he went 7th round. So it's a good pickup, I think, no matter what happened. All right, so we got Don E with a pretty big hand here. Ace Jack, top 2 on one, and the middle pair on another.
Tell by his stature that he's gonna tell us.
You really can.
Looks like Troy did the betting with queen 10 here. Gutter ball on one, top pair on another. Wow, ace jack has that big boat there on the bottom for Don E. And this is where Don should start applying a lot of pressure to these two behind him. Troy not going to slow down though, this man. It's funny that we didn't know anything about Troy or Craig, but they're the ones playing the most hands. Love it. Marvin with just a queen on one board. Gonna have to probably throw this away. He does.
I raise if I'm done. Like
Yeah,
I want.
as I said, we got to step on the gas pedal.
I'd like to scoop.
For sure, put all the pressure on it. How much could we raise it to? 550, 600? Maybe even a rip. There it is a rip. Pretty awkward stack size to have at 1200. You make it 600, you have just 600 behind. Rip feels fine. Troy is asking for a count.
He wants it bad.
Ruh-roh.
He needs it. I think that's the move to make, though.
Yep, the stacks are accurate. I do agree. I do like the rip a little bit more. 1265 is the all-in. I think I personally lean towards like a 500 or 550 bet, but it's an interesting spot.
Well, you know you have one board locked up, and you hope maybe the person that you're against has too strong of a hand to fold.
Yeah, like some more.
It's a bomb pot, right? So he could easily have sets. And of course you're chopping. That's fine. But if I have the chance to blow you off your hand and just take down the entirety of the pot, I will. I think it's cool. It's a bomb pot. Like either you're folding or you're not.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of have to have a big hand to be betting anyway. So Troy kind of put himself in this spot.
Jack deuce. That's what Don has. I have a queen.
What do we got?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Slightly bigger ticket hands, but I didn't play it.
Wow, he does put in the call. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Wow.
Ton of nuts, right?
Very nuts. Don did everything he was supposed to. I mean, that's pretty good for the table if you see a player like that overcalling. If they're paying attention. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Get a badge yet?
Nah, I just started, man. I'm almost there, though.
Everyone is here.
Isn't that high hand? I told him.
It is.
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath.
Oh, that's gonna hold.
You'll never know.
I'll take that bet. I'll play the field.
10 seconds.
5, 4 queens.
Yes, sir. One, two, three. So doing the flip flop, 500 first half.
That's just here, though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
75 in the hole.
Usually they tell you what room to move.
75 to go.
If you had 5 full queens, why would you even say high hand?
They want to get on that table. I mean, why would you
There's
say
Troy.
high hand 6?
Come on, Troy.
Jack's full business. I wouldn't even do that. Not in this room with how many people that got here.
Yeah, but the one time.
Yeah, I think so too, Shane. I think so as well. What is Troy on right now? Did he just 3-bet to 275?
Who knows?
King Jack suited. Chuck with queens.
Oh my Lord Jesus. This is never good, man.
I just feel like a king's coming up. I don't want it to, but I feel like it's
It
coming.
just beat you anyways.
That would not be good.
You were beat, Don.
Oh boy.
Should have took the 100.
I didn't hear you guys. I didn't even hear the offer.
Oh, Jack. Oh, my. Chuck might get a lot of money back. Gave Troy 700 just like 20 minutes ago or so. I think he might get it back.
Watching volleyball on TV.
Oh, look at him. Such an unsure bet size. Well, not unsure, but like, you know, didn't seem too comfortable in his hand.
Wait, so again, the guy who's watching the game.
He wants to know if he can come sit here.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, tell him he's got to sit and watch from here though, right here.
Oh my god, I never seen this.
The guys at least.
He's holding. Chuck, what are we doing?
Yo.
Chuck, what are we
Wait
doing?
a minute. Hold up, man.
Chuck! Donis ejected from his seat, guys. I did as well.
Judge got ejected today, so
Chuck.
Detroit. Their junior played so long, you would think he got ejected somewhere along the line from the mouth.
Dude.
We'll watch the Braves and Dodgers.
I've set mine.
Are you a Yankees fan?
I'm a Yankees fan, but I watched the Braves too. My son went to Georgia Tech, so I got to watch all Chipper
Dude.
all the time. So
What are we doing?
watch him play his last home game.
What are we doing?
Yeah, Olympic Stadium, I should call it.
Well, you had a rain.
Chuck.
Turner Stadium?
I called Olympics, but I was actually there.
He's
in
getting
Olympics
doubled
in
up.
96 when they were there, so
Yeah,
the Braves took it over.
Chuck looks so annoyed.
I think that was Turner.
Yeah. Originally it was Olympic Park or Olympic Hall.
Dude. I don't know what to say, guys. Alright.
All the cool kids again.
I'm tilted now. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Chuck made a real good fold with queens earlier. And decides just queens aren't good for him anymore. I saw the look in his face. I didn't think he was actually going to fold there. I thought he might have just ripped it. That's crazy. I guess he's worried that he just has aces and kings because he 3-bet out of the small blind there or something. Dude, I don't know. My
That's
brain
really
hurts.
tough. I don't know. I have no
My
idea.
brain really hurts.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like the most ideal scenario ever for queens. Oh my god.
Should be the only horse racing up now, that's okay.
Dude.
yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
What is Chuck worried about? That's what I'm saying, Shane. What are we doing, Chuck? What are we doing?
That's just a really, really tough fold. Just a really, really tough fold. I mean, his night has not been the best, but
I mean, he's still up like 600. He could be up 2,000, 3,000 after that hand. You see a small turn card. He's just gonna Troy's just gonna pile away. Oh my goodness. I'm disgusted. I'm not gonna lie, Donnie. I'm a little disgusted. Here's a big flop for Craig. Queen high flush draw. Baby shark with an ace and Marble with the king as well. So pocket balloon up here. Obvious poker pros at this table. Hey man, come play at Best Bet Jacks. These guys are all rigs. King on the turn. Wow, trip kings. All right, bet. Dude, he's been 3-betting, 4-betting so light.
You didn't have Jack said, but you didn't hit it. Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even
I mean, I guess sometimes you just get some feelings, right? You get a gut feeling. Sometimes it's wrong. It is what it is, I guess. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm going to be stuck on that for a little while. I talk to Chuck quite often, too. All right, Donnie's going to defend the 3-bet. 9-7 suited against ace-queen, and Troy is just going to be running away with this now. Troy got gifted a stack, and it looks like he's not going to turn back.
They redoing everything back there?
I think they're retelling the map.
Long time they've been there. Who they employ for tiling? This should have been done in 2 days.
They got a bunch of dealerships doing after work.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
On our breaks. Oh, sorry. Right.
All the time they're spending back there, they ought to be replacing everything, urinals and everything. Then at least got some plumbing to do.
You know what's crazy is that bathroom is broken for the longest time. And then there's always cleaning people in the bathroom, but they're always dirty. Like fucking piss. There's like piss on the floor.
What do you think? This is Buc-ee's
I'm
or
like,
something?
what do you do? It was just closed off and it's already dirty. It's still dirty.
They're not trying to compete with Buc-ee's.
Oh.
There, it's always clean.
Listen, Anomalous, I am not going to defend that. That was just purely a bad play, right? We can all agree. But it is what it is.
Chips, I mean, it's... I just wiped my eye. I'm probably going to get pink eye.
2 by 2. What's good, bro? How we doing? Good to see you as always. Best Bet Jack's such a great stream. We always appreciate that, my man. Great to see you. Number 1 seed is the best. Baby Shark is unfortunately stuck piles right now, but we'll see if he can battle back. We know he loves to get involved in all these hands.
I get 2 ice waters and a double shot.
But this stream is a lot of regulars. Basically everybody who plays 2-5 on the reg here on the floor. And now Dan's going to rip aces, and yep, Don's going to have to give up his 9s. I think Troy actually told him that he only had a jack, and and Chuck is a little disgusted.
Mark actually wants to trade Taco Biden for 9 bluffs. No, 1-3. They did the Finalizing game up here in the live stream. Never watched anyone all the way to Middleburg together. What was that?
Yeah, that's a very fair assessment there, Steve. Bad thing to play a hand wrong. Even worse is everyone to know. That's hilarious. Just pray he has ace-jack, ace. I mean, he did 3-bet out of the small blind is all I'm saying, right? So it just gives credit for aces and kings. Which is pretty crazy, because Chuck is a sticky player, guys. Chuck is one of the most sticky players I know. That's why I'm like so mind-blown about this. But I guess you just had to read, and sometimes the read is wrong. And that is what it is. I'm as confused with you, Anomalous. I am.
Pair of 5s.
Pair of 5s is going to be the nuts.
Nuts. I got it. I still got about 15 minutes. Oh, there you go. King high straight flush draw. High hands. Play around with them tables. We got 40 tables going right now. Tenable limit.
Around.
You're killing me, Jacob.
I was trying to go around.
Trying to go on the back
It's
side.
like a tower.
Great Wall of China. Oh.
Call and chip. 50 bucks. I'm ready for 4 cents. Heads up, check. 50. And is gonna be good. Is it pretty good? Call it more running.
No, I moved too.
Still have a cat? Haven't gotten rid of it yet?
No.
Is it only right to your apartment one time?
Huh?
Is it only right to your apartment one time? Or?
Yeah, but I moved, so thankfully, because I was already ended my lease at that point. I was just waiting to move when he did that. So
So we'll see. You got a new place now?
yeah.
$50 in the 3. So 4 6. Alright, we got 3 of them. Check. Check.
Yeah.
Oh,
And fall. Heads up. Check. Check.
Big flop for Marvel Allen, who now catches 2 pair instead of his flush draw. But Brian unfortunately only has Jack High.
And no, we did not learn this. We did not learn this. In Davis? In Davis.
Always appreciate the kind words. 2 by 2.
I just turned in my last card.
You're the GOAT. We appreciate you.
Last week bet. Just the data. Just that this semester. This one was more for like algorithms and types of complexity. And my 4 seat's gone.
Well, I know I did in my data structures class.
I think they have a separate class for something.
I mean, it's not as relevant anymore.
But last thing we did was we just did a project on racks. And last one was trees. Ball 2. Full break.
Lucy, how we doing? Welcome, welcome. May the 4th be with you as well. For all you Star Wars nerds out there, we love it.
Alright, we got 3 of it. Check, check. Alright,
Wow, what a turn card for Marvel Allen. And a pretty big turn card for Donnie as he is open-ended now. I think Don's reaching for some raisin chips.
How much?
375, I believe, is what I heard. 325. Donnie as stoked as ever. Troy a little befuddled with a pretty solid hand here, King Jack. Decided just to cold call this time, or call 40 rather than 3-bet. Wow. Troy's gonna call. What does Alan do? How's 2 pairs not good here?
With Troy calling, you're like, oh boy.
Yeah. And now Donnie's just like, I guess I need a deuce. Deuce or 7. The 10 does not do nothing. King 5 is gonna be good unless I don't know if Donnie can steal it from 2 players with 700 behind in an $1,100 pot. I don't think it's getting through Marble Island ever. What's ever check raising on the turn? Wow, Don is ripping it. Okay, here's an interesting spot, right? If Troy calls, what does Marble Island do? What is going on in Best Bet Live? This is crazy. But Troy also with Marble Island behind has to consider that. Like what draws are ever calling there on the turn if you're Marble Island, right? You're closing the action. But I don't know if Troy's considering that at all. That Donnie got heart, ripping it in with 6 high into 2 players. Got to tip the cap, but this is crazy. I think Troy's calling, and I think Marble Island's calling. I think I agree, Rob.
I mean,
Dude, we've had some wild spots tonight. And we still got 3 hours. This is crazy.
This is kind of stones. Like, this is kind of really nuts.
Troy trying to find the hero call, which he is correct. But, oh, wow, does find the fold, and Marble Island calls quickly. Good fold by Troy, and NT is all I can say from Donnie.
I was jamming, so.
Yeah.
I just was like waiting for
I
you.
probably do call if you're not behind me.
Troy's definitely calling if nobody behind him. Wow. Very nice hand from Marble Island there, who has almost 5K in his stack. My goodness.
Say I had a better hand than you did, but didn't hit 2 pair though.
And it's not a better hand. And looks like Donnie is going to top back off, has 2 pumpkins.
Yeah. Well, he's amazing.
What's that? Yeah, I'm used to that. He's kicking ass, man. I'm looking for thousands.
Everything in me told me he had a set of 8s. I just couldn't say no.
Show with you, Al.
Alan runs so pure.
He does. He really
He
does.
runs so good.
Boy runs unbelievably pure.
Queen, Jack 9, all spades. Nobody with a spade in hand. Jack's going to fire out, and then should just take it down easily.
So sick. Literally so sick. And I mean, I can't believe Troy actually thought about calling over King 7. And like Alan told him, like, hey man, I'd have bust your head open too. Because if you'd have called, I was jamming. I was jamming all in.
That's what I just said. And you're like, no, I gave him some on the side. I was one.
Theo tried to give away some money. So we do keep a bank over there. And Don had 2 pumpkins. And Theo gave him 2,500.
Oh
What's
my
his boy
God!
doing?
Is he drunk?
He might be.
Somebody get him some help.
But Don, a good Samaritan,
They
says,
run they run AA meetings up the street.
Don almost got away with it. Good guy, Don. I think Jacob caught it as well. That's funny. My boy Mark Salzman in the chat. What's up, Mark? Good luck over in wherever you're heading towards. I saw it on Instagram. Oh yeah, Palm Beach, yeah. Good luck over there, homie. Hope you run deep. Hope you win one of those things. Mark played on our stream last night. Unfortunately, did not run the best.
No, he didn't run it up.
Yeah, he ran it up for a second, and then
I saw
one hand just kind of dwindled down.
I saw the King 10 versus 9s.
Yeah, flopped the boat,
And
turned
then
Rhino 9s.
It didn't get better for him.
Yeah, he put in like one bad call where it kind of just like owned his night, you know, and then just couldn't recover from it.
He got smoked after that.
That's my first Harry.
Wait, what is Troy's calling? What is VP stat? He wants C stats?
VPIP. Yeah, let's see some
VPIP.
stats.
VPIP, everybody's high. Everybody's
Yeah,
real
30
high.
plus, we love that.
Everybody's real high.
Dude, if you told me Chuck would be one of the bottom 2 on this list, I would laugh at you. That's real good.
We're real high.
Yeah, the game's been very, very solid. We've had some puzzling spots tonight, let me tell you. Watching the stream for the drive. You crazy man. Spin that thing up. That's a far drive, though. Assuming it's a multi-day event, Mark. And now Baby Shark's going to rip in 300.
Whoa, hold on. What did he buy back in for when he got stacked? For the 1,500?
305.
Who?
Baby Shark.
That's a great question.
Wait.
I thought he put a stack of black down.
What just happened?
Maybe he's just calling and losing money,
Oh my God! But I don't understand. I haven't seen it.
I didn't think he was in for 300
He
right
was
now.
not. He was in for more than that, Kirk.
Yeah. Wow, King Queen is good.
Jack 10.
What is happening?
I wasn't gonna call with you behind me.
I don't know how he's been losing. I haven't been seeing it. Oh no!
Now he's in for 15. It looks like.
Actually, he has been getting roasted because, for example, Jack 10
Yeah, he called Jack 10.
went for like 2 in the queue,
Yeah.
2 and 250.
Yep.
He's been getting these spots where he's been calling a lot of bets pre-flop and hasn't been hitting post-flop.
Yeah, just kind of bleeding away, as we say. All right, well, we got dealer change. We showed some stats. Let's see some winnings and losing real quick.
Yeah,
Donnie.
for sure. I mean, it's bad, brother. It's bad for Baby Shark. It ain't good.
Oh, it is bad.
Oh my Lord Jesus,
It is
it's
bad.
bad.
Donnie getting here the latest as well and stuck 1G as well. Man, look at Marble Allen, bro.
It's not good.
3K.
Yeah, he just does it.
This guy runs so good.
He runs clean. He runs pure, man. I don't know what he eats. He might have had his Wheaties this morning, but he runs real well.
Man, you're awful quiet over there, man.
6, right? Is the race?
Well, that's the thing. We were like playing all day, talking, and now we get over here. And
That's the last race, I think.
Worn out.
That's the last one before.
What's going on?
Well, the game earlier. You should have.
That was the game earlier should have been live.
Bump out time.
Everybody's in.
All right, everybody's in. Baby Shark's tilted and getting torn up. I mean, this is just, this is the makings of a wonderful table.
Check 2. Three's gonna bet 100. Fold.
All right, Ace King trade, Jack 9 deuce. I guess we don't need to see any holdings. I guess we know everybody's dead. Look at Jacob screwing up. Oh, good job, Jacob. Good job.
What Jacob do?
He's screwed up, so now we have to wait for him to get it back in check.
Oh, lovely.
All right, Jacob running his mouth. All right. Oh, somebody has a gutter ball on both boards with queens. And Brian's gonna bet. Then Troy's gonna make a quick call here, open-ended with a pair on the bottom.
Queen could be disastrous up top.
Oh, now he makes trips.
Yep. Instead, let's chop this thing up. Troy is involved in every single hand I've seen.
He's really getting active out there.
$500 all in a call. Wow. Chop, chop, chop it up.
So I go out on the floor to go get Miss Sandy, and let's just kind of get a lay of the room from like a 2-5 perspective to see who potential candidates are to get on the game and who everybody is on the list. And on table 8, this guy has 2 phones in his hand. On one of them, he's on YouTube listening to music, and on the other one, he's on Tinder swiping right on everything. I was like, yo, you're trying to have a wild
Who is doing this?
Some guy I've never seen before. Okay. I'm like, he was aggressively just swiping, and then if he found somebody, this all happened within like 2 minutes. And he's like aggressively going through the pictures. I'm like, yo, you are trying to have a great night in Jacksonville, Florida. I didn't wish him, I didn't wish him the best because I didn't want to bother him, but I saw it all.
That's hilarious.
I was like, I don't know what you're doing, bud. Didn't look good from here. Oh, no, I'm straight.
This is going to make it 60.
Look at all these beautiful hands out here. Wow.
I hope Baby Shark wins it.
I mean, yeah, but look, you see what he's doing? I don't got no sympathy for him. Nothing. I don't got no sympathy for him. You see what you're doing? You setting yourself up for failure, son. Okay? 3-bet induced. Look what you did. See what happened? You see what happened? And now you can't call. You can't call.
You just gotta throw away $160 and light it on fire.
You just literally gave away $100. You just walked into a store, put $160 on the counter, and just walked completely out. And you said, give that to the next person who rings out. Come on, man. And he knows, like, he's in a very active game. Like, what are you doing?
And probably the most active game in the room for sure.
Yeah.
670.
And now he's roasted.
Is the call.
Now he's roasted. See, man, that's what happens when you step out of line.
Is he gonna call? He's gonna call, dude. He's gonna call.
This is so sick.
He's putting it in with 675.
Yo, Dan will
deuce
lose his mind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, he's open-ended. Or oh my! Oh, it's a chop. What? It's a chop.
Look at Dan. Look at Dan. Look at Dan. Look at Dan.
It's a chop.
He's trying to laugh so hard, but on the inside, he is so mad. He's almost some nice hand. Man called $500 with deuce 4. You're supposed to get the money a million times there.
You're supposed to get it 100 out of 100 times.
Everybody who is witness to that hand is never leaving this game after that. They're like, are you kidding me? That's not a Kobe. That is not for Kobe. Kobe is rolling over in his grave right now looking at that mess. There you put Kobe in that. That was just pure insanity.
King, queen. I mean, yeah, I was chopped with you.
Imagine where the rest of his stat goes if Baby Shark loses that hand. If he's getting in with deuce 4 for piles.
He 3-bet.
Nah.
He didn't 3-bet to fold. 3-bet on the button with 4 deuce.
Somebody need to monitor him. Yeah, call
Lock
the
the
cops.
doors, call the cops, everything.
This dude doing crazy stuff, man.
Oh,
What's wrong with him?
dude, I don't get it. Something. May the 4th, be with you. It's in the air tonight. Something's in the air tonight.
It's like creamy.
I mean, you lock all the doors, you never leave the game.
I'm crying. I'm crying from Chuck's fold. I'm crying from for Baby Shark's call.
There's no method. There's no method. I'm mad.
You know, Dan is tilted.
Dan is so tilted. That's why I said you
I
try.
should have $1,300 in front of me right
Yeah,
now.
I'm like, he's trying to laugh, but I'm like, oh man, nice hand. I'm like, nah, bro.
I'd be like,
nah,
what
that hurts.
what the hell are you doing?
Nah, that one hurt.
Yeah, look at him. Forehead turning red.
You can't believe it.
BlackRock is the company of mercenaries.
And Baby Shark back in it with the 10 deuce.
Oh, here come Craig.
Craig been quiet a little the last 30 minutes, maybe low card dead.
Well, Craig's back in it now.
Donnie in there with the ace deuce. Nobody's leaving this game. Why would you? If you ate money, you would leave this game.
Yeah, raised to 70, call. Like, what?
10 deuces in there.
Ace King flopped
Wow.
it. Ace King just flopped it. Just absolutely flopped
The
it.
stones. How do you play this out of position? This hits our range like 100% out of 100 times.
Just absolutely just flopped it. Oh my Lord Jesus.
Balls wrong. Wasn't good.
Yeah, let's do a little poochie.
Go on. Pull 3. Call 4. Pull 6. And. Check. 3. 3 of it. Check.
This is like, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but this is like low key one of the better 2-5 games like we've ever been a part of.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you on that one, Donnie. This game's been absurd in so many different spots. There's been some spots where it's just like, well, that was a good spot to be in. That's fun to look at. And then there's been some mind-boggling spots like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah, like what's happening? It's been perfect. I mean, people are stuck, people are up stuck, people are up. It's just all, it's the best.
Pretty good.
He didn't even make it on the board.
Yeah. Didn't like the line. I didn't actually call it. But, you know.
Oh.
That's a
Man.
are all worth your time, you know what I mean? Fold 9, call 1. Would you feel like an asshole though if it's no, you would.
It would have done it, right?
Yeah, it would.
Even if you didn't call it in, if
That would have been better, you know.
if someone thinks they win like 5s full of 6s or whatever it was.
All right,
What is
baby.
Baby Shark doing?
You know what he does.
What are we doing? We
You
got
limp?
Ace King and we limp.
He was hoping somebody raised. See, that's what happens when you hope somebody else does it.
Check, check, check.
Oh, but he's
Anybody
he's got a
have
commanding
anything?
lead though.
Yeah, he does have a big hand this time. Does flop pretty big here. Check over to Baby Shark.
They came to play last week and the game didn't go.
Oh yeah, they couldn't get the game going.
Wow, and I guess
Let's just start out at 10:25, and then move down to
like
5,
5-10, it still
10.
wouldn't go. Of course he does well. I remember I saw her coming over to play 2-5 afterwards, and she didn't look very happy. 15. She gets She'll give action. 150. 134. Check. Just a good game. Every time I'm here, I'm bluffing it away. So. Gotta give action. 250 check. I'm a little bit. Button is pretty good. And gonna get, I think that's 4 times. Yeah, feeling good, man. Looking good. Full count.
Straddle, Dan.
Come on, man. You're just giving this straddle.
Got my steps in.
Where do you go?
Just to go to the back.
Nobody knows.
What you like know?
Oh, he's old, you know, he has to use the
I'm just curious where he goes. That's all.
frosted.
There's not much to go. Not like there's a lot of sights to see.
Goes to the bathroom and comes back.
Something, you know. Hats? Hats. I guess it's dark in there. You're right. 40. Call me for 40 from the 6. Full. Call it in the 1.
I mean, we're just playing the highest fun poker alive right now, and I'm loving every second of it. King 9-4, and it looks like Craig's pair of 4s are in the lead right now.
Check.
Backdoor flush draw though for Craig.
75.
How often have we seen 7-4 of spades tonight? I feel like a lot, right?
A lot. That exact hand, a lot.
Baby Shark does pick up a pair, but now has to fold. Donnie 6 as well in the lead. And now 7-6 is going to be good here. Greg is going to try and steal this spot, but 175 is Donnie in the folding mood. It does not look like he flicks out a call and makes a good one. 6-7 is good.
6 is way good.
Heads up.
Both players with a 9. Both trying to improve. Bet a 50. Oh, now they have a full house.
175. Chop it up. Appreciate it, guys. Okay. Just in time for you to straddle out.
Oh, the old Jack 9 suited and straddle. All right, under the gun position, $50 from Brian.
Here we go, trying to do you proud. I don't know if he knows the lore about Jack 9, but
Oh, he
he's
does.
playing it.
Yeah, he got smoked last time. Two pair over two pair, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Board came King Jack 9. Alan had King 9. He had Jack 9.
Of course, Alan always has it. Look at the jacket he got on. He always got it.
Is that an Iron Man reversible Captain America jacket?
So,
Yo,
he's wearing the Thing jacket earlier, as in a month ago, before he went to San Diego. Wow, what a flop for Jack 9 of clubs.
come on, Baby
Oh,
Shark.
Baby Shark, dude, how is he always in this? Why is he always putting himself in
I
these
don't
predicaments?
know. He used to eat. I don't know why he's doing it.
We already see Troy folded, and you know, Baby Shark's never folded. There's a 5 of diamonds, so Jack High is still good somehow, some way. Looks like a check very quickly. Check bet 250.
Mountains were fun to see. They were definitely fun. And hike. That's amazing.
Hiking up in the just kind of do one thing.
Jack's good.
Jack is the nuts. Baby Shark gonna save a lot of money with the club not rolling off.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
From El Paso. Coming the other way, go from El Paso back to San Jose.
That's the hell of a drive.
Coming back from Alaska, I took the ferry and then kept down. Saw some friends in New Mexico and jumped on.
For you, for me.
It's so
Or
bad.
for me. I had Jack 9 with 2 lanes.
So bad.
Nice thing is,
I got a Jack on the river.
When it gets high, isn't it? Yeah, it is nice. Makes it tolerable, but that's a boring stretch. 40 from 6. Call 7. Call 8 full 9. Call number 1. Call 2.
Look at this. 45 ways. I don't think we've seen a flop less than 5 or 6 ways.
Yeah, best bet heads up is what we like to call it, and for good reason. As Chuck with the big hand, top pair, plus the ace of spades. Come on.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think you'll get much action.
That is it. You know, Chuck did fold that big queen's hand earlier, but he's still sitting up almost a 3K stack, so he's doing all right.
He's so unlucky.
He's doing all right.
He's still doing pretty good.
For what it is, yeah.
Huh?
You still here?
No, I said he's unlucky. I'm agreeing with him.
Hey, he's so wild. He's like, I'm agreeing with him. What's going on?
that's hot. That's what hand do you reference? 1 one hand today I've seen you bluff at. And you didn't actually think you were bluffing. That's a classic ring.
Was I right that your queens were good? Full six?
Beyond good. That's why I mentioned it was down.
Let's think about this. The three bets, I'm sorry, three bets out of the small blind. Four other people.
I think you're trying to make a move.
The ring, exactly. It happened.
It made sense. It made sense.
It made sense, yeah, exactly. And then you leave the range. So I said ace king was the bottom of your range, and I thought you'd check ace king on that move, and you didn't. I have to be prepared to play for it all. I'm
I'm gonna bump it up to 85.
I could care less about the $400 bet, just the turn and river that I have to think about. We're making the call 400 and fold on turn to a shove. I mean, no, I have to either play the hand all in right then.
Right, yeah.
Where I gotta go.
Call two. Fold the three.
Pretty good. You flip the raise.
Did you go back and watch the stream?
Huh?
Did you go back and watch it?
Last week?
Oh, you're talking about last week.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, right here. Did you?
No,
Yeah, he did, but he did.
I got people.
We know that.
I get it.
It was rough.
4C, that's 175.
I got people.
I got people. On payroll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got a spy ring on the payroll.
Was he doing that?
You got any crackers? More crackers? Nice.
Oh man, those are like 10 cents each now.
No, they're wrong.
One. Fold two. Thank you. Heads up, guys.
You fucking idiot. You told me you should win.
I got some crackers too. Yeah, they're crackers. They're crackers.
They were mine.
I got some. You want one?
Don wants them.
You want one?
Give him Don that.
Sure.
There you go. Those are in play. Those are in play.
So what's the placards worth?
Yeah, the placard.
I might need those.
If he puts them in, they're 10,000.
That's good. Crackers. Final races there. Thanks for clarifying that.
Adds 10 cents to your chip set.
Probably dreading good with those crackers. Sitting right here, you know? Ball 749. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3.
And I'm happy with the shot.
100. Make it 100. Force it. Fold.
He was out there.
Call the 2. Fold the 4. Heads up, guys.
God damn, we got that on top too.
$150. Fold. One good. Thumbs up.
It's his turn to go. It's his turn to go. Walk around.
Where's he going? What's up?
That cracker, man, it made him have to go.
Call 9. Call 1. Call 2. 3. Call 4. Call 7 and check. Full players.
I don't like crackers.
That's 30. Fold. Fold. Call. Just the 2 of you.
Button moving.
Nice call.
It looks like the king is good there on the turn, and Troy's worked his way all the way up to 3K, but he gave a little bit there to Baby Shark.
And 35 in the one. 135. Two.
You're looking.
Check. Check.
Looks like everybody's checking it through. Baby Shark's being a little sneaky there. He's going to go and just bet a quarter. And Easy's going to call. Oh, no. And Easy turns a worse 2-pair. Oh, my God. Oh, easy, buddy. Wrong time to stay in with a deuce. Baby Shark's trying to come back, and that's the hand to do it with. Now that counterfeiting his 2-pair might save him a little bit of money. Woo! Easy. Easy saved his $384 there with that river card pairing the board.
We're doing bomb page. We're searching, so I'm just going to leave that with you for now. You can figure it out.
Bumpa? They're doing bumpa.
Listen here, Paul.
You doing about that?
Paul, I want a cracker. I actually didn't make a joke this time about he made what he said. He asked Dan if he wanted a cracker. I said, listen here, Paul. Paul wants a cracker. And he said, no, that's not.
I did take all the crackers.
I thought you like that.
No. You don't like crackers? No, I haven't eaten it. I ordered 2 when they brought me some. I never been. I get that.
Everybody's in here.
All right, bomb pot time.
Check it.
Zig Zagoon. All right, let's see it. Marvel Allen has flopped 2-pair on the bottom. Chuck has a pretty big hand on the top board. No made hand, no pair, but he has a flush draw and a straight draw. So Chuck is going to call 200. Chuck's looking to get there. And, ooh, he picks up diamonds on both boards. And misses on both boards. Oh, my Lord.
2-pair on the bottom. We got Jack 4 and we got Jack.
Wow.
Button is
Not a diamond to be found.
I will take $7. Pretty good. I like fishing. You get that? I did not.
How did they say it was?
It was interesting because they were short dealers. 3 seats out. They were short dealers, so they actually asked Kirk and Trey if they wanted to.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Because you remember Andrea? Yeah. She used to be a floater, Poland too. She was on there. She was like, you know, helping us.
Ambassador or whatever.
Yeah. She saw them. She was like, hey, they want to deal. They ended up not dealing. But yeah. 4 bucks and 6. But I heard the game was very good. I had a good time.
All right, here comes Troy.
That's raised it up. That's got a 155 and 7.
Excuse me.
Thank you. I wanted to go, and I had an opportunity to go, but it was the week before finals.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
And I'm
it was
like,
probably right in the middle of your class.
and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to.
Good for you. Look at you being responsible.
And they're like, you can study on the boat. I'm like,
No.
I'm not.
There's no way that works.
I'm on a cruise. You really think I'm going to study for school?
There's no way that's gonna work.
You're going to play football.
No way that works.
Exactly.
Some people can pull it off. It takes a special personality to be able to do that.
I am not one of them. I
No,
will gladly
same
admit that.
thing.
40 and 6. Gold and 7.
All right, Chuck says no more. No more. Stop it.
Finds kings here. Unfortunately, nobody to really play with unless Donnie wants to get a little spicy. He is stuck a little bit. So a little spicy is what it's going to be. Pretty uneventful flop. Just be C-bet takedown easy.
Hundo. But it is good. What's the name of your cat? Tigger? Say it was a white cat?
Gray and black stripe with some white mixed in. The greater colors, of course.
Okay. Brian, you want to straddle? Yeah. Okay. Everybody's back.
I'm back on the 2-5.
Whoa.
10 to go. Gold on the 4. Also, 10 to go. Gold 7. 16.
Damn, Chuck's getting some good cards. Easy's just getting it in.
Gold 1, gold 2.
Everybody's just trying to win a big pot. Look at these hands.
I mean, they definitely can with this table.
And I ain't mad at it. I'm all for it and I love
300
it.
in the middle. Jeez. King 7-4, 2 diamonds. Donnie with the queen high flush draw. Has most equity, and Dan's just going to jam it in there with middle pair. Guess like you said, just trying to get it in and double up, find a big pot. Watching from St. Louis. Chris, what's good, Chris? Good to see you, as always. Mr. Parisi. Best bet bounty, man. Don never folded, and Chuck has to give up the pretty ace-queen suited. Oh, 9 is going to be good enough. Doesn't even need the diamonds. Queen 9's good. What a bittersweet feeling for Easy there, as he should have had a double from 4 deuce earlier and should have had a lot more chips, but instead now he's just going to be...
Yeah, he kept getting himself in just nasty spots.
Probably the best team in the show. Wasn't going to hold up.
All right, straddle's on for $10. Looks like Craig is in the straddle position. And Chuck right there, not losing his step.
Call 2. Call 3.
$100.
100. Call. Big trip. Hundo. 100. Call 1. And a call. Alright, we got 4 of it.
Ooh, big flop for ace jack of clubs. Woo, Craig. Oh my God. Craig, please.
Call 1. And a call.
Wow. What a hand. So Brian is now going to pick up a flush draw to go with his gutter. Greg still has an amazing hand. Chuck has now turned 2 pair and has taken the lead momentarily. And Baby Shark's just out here by himself, swimming in these seas, about to get devoured. There are sharks out in the water. All in from Chuck.
Dan said I need one more red chip, right?
My God.
Dan said it was one of the gyms. I don't know which one. Hold them on.
They both left. The older gyms?
I believe so. And
Behind. Nice hand.
7.
Oh, I hit the flush. Damn, you shot. Yeah. I had queen 9 of spades too. But I can't call. All right, brother. Do it.
You were supposed to push first, and then he couldn't have pushed. Anyway, had to go.
Had 2 pairs.
That 3 is your error.
There's 3.
You come back or not?
No.
You come
It's
$3. What do
yours.
you want to do?
Just give it to him.
Good for you, Jacob.
Okay. Hey, John, appreciate you.
There's one again near double ups.
Good job, appreciate you.
Looks like Chuck got the right person to fold. Oh, my Lord.
That's what you said last time. You just got one now.
Right, but I got more stuff since I said that.
Oh, okay.
We need players to vote.
What's that?
So we need players to vote.
That's what I
I know Gil was on the list. I don't know if he's still on there.
You're playing
There's a
six.
couple people.
You're playing 6 max now.
Everybody.
That was a good shot, Chuck, because I would have got this flush.
It's easy, so I had more 2 pairs off.
No. You must have loved that.
And bad cards are what wins.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what
I had a
going on
combo.
for the last couple of good done it. Making me see what things are.
Tom's going to come look at it. He's not going to ask.
I'm already
me
on
again.
I'll say no.
I'm going to probably say no. What is it?
45.
Oh, Baby Shark here wakes up with queens.
Alright, we got 4 of them. Check. 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 And alright, we go. 4 of it. Check, check, check it. What do we got? Someone show me order. We got a jack.
You got a king.
We got a king.
With a deuce.
Oh my god.
Better than my hand, better than my hand, better than my hand. And I'm the one betting.
Get it over. Thanks for bringing it. Suck at this game.
I've Everybody wants me to bet first. You know what? From now on, I'm not doing the work for you guys. I'm gonna check it down all the way. Someone else needs to bet. I'm tired of the one betting.
Yeah. Gil's on the way.
Go bet.
He will bet for you.
Oh, wait a second, hold on. Let me take a, you threw two in the U.S.
All right. It's gonna be a misdeal. Let's do that. Yeah. Do something together. First Todd. Todd wants it. Just throw Todd in. Okay. Come on, Todd. He was over here trying to get in earlier. Yeah.
Now maybe he can see me.
And he sees Gil.
I understand. Me too.
Send him to go.
Trust me, I want to. I'm capped here. I keep losing.
Send him to go. Theo tried helping you.
What do you do?
He gave you an extra 1,000.
Oh, yes, he did.
Roll 1, full 2, full 3. Roll 6.
There's some
Gil's on the way.
tables like
60.
if only.
And the 1, full 3.
I understand. If he gets the deal, I get that deal.
I'm on the list to get back on the floor.
Really?
There's it.
Bigger game, 5-10.
Okay? He's staying or taking it right
Looks like Chuck has a 4. Baby Shark bet 100. Chuck called.
I'm gonna stay a day all day.
100.
Chuck's gonna call the 100. Picks up a gutter ball, and on the river it pairs the board. Kings and 8s. Let's get pumped.
So put his king and see him win the pot a long time. Usually all the baby kings will win.
No. Ace King's good there for Baby Shark, winning back a little bit.
Uncle's here. Who's Uncle?
I know you're confused.
What's up, Barry? How we doing?
We know you just want to be the truck.
Limit game.
Yeah, that's very
What happened to Craig? Did he lose it all?
Craig got roasted.
How does Chuck have 4K in front of him? What'd I miss?
Yeah, hold on. The flop was
When I was in Saquon,
King, 10, X,
4-8 and an 8-16.
2 clubs. Craig had Ace Jack,
16
and Chuck had King Trey. Trey on the turn,
4-8 had a half kill. The
giving
8-16
Chuck
did not.
top and bottom.
Okay.
And Chuck goes all in.
And people were
Craig
playing
snap
it
calls
because
because I'm behind.
Their bad beat was
And
Craig had
no,
ace jack of clubs.
95,000. They got
hit the royal draw.
Gutter ball.
Or the limit
Gutter
game.
ball plus
The limit had
that.
their own.
He had a lot of stuff going.
Don't let the
Trey,
limit games
good.
here
King
be
5,
involved in
good.
the bad beat, no matter what the stakes
Queen,
are.
queen would be good. Man. Chuck, even after that fold, having a pretty extraordinary night. So imagine if he didn't fold, though. Could be sitting at like 7K.
He'd have been in he'd been in a really good
But,
spot.
you know, we never know what the turn is. It could have been a jack, could have been a king.
My big blind.
And then Brian would have made a flush. He had Queen 9 of spades. And
You were gone last time, so you couldn't do it.
It hasn't been working out though.
I know.
Poker's
That's
fun.
because he kept. I want to know what he had this whole time because he was like playing like he had every time.
He's, Craig was playing a lot of hands. He definitely had some pretty good premiums, like ace queen suited often.
You're gonna regret it.
Am I?
Uncle's here. What's up, Uncle?
Probably, but I'll
See the card. And fold.
yeah, well, let's see.
Alright, we are heads up.
We kept you useful. That would have been funny.
Check.
Left and right on the table. And then have like a 3 or a 4 and then just go.
I figured my big hand was king 5. We got king 3.
You had the king 9 with my jack on it too.
Yep. The king's been coming up a lot.
Troy's going to go and take down the little one there.
Why do they have those lights on up here? They're so bright.
Those up
On
there?
the roof. On the roof.
Oh, it's because just in case they have to open up a game right here. Because normally we have them turned off, but on like big promotion days they have they can open games over here.
I guess they are running.
So as opposed to just turning them off and turning them back on, they just want us to leave them on just to be safe. 10 to go. Goal 6. 7. $50. Goal.
50 from Chuck on the
See
button.
if I can call you.
I think he could raise. Is that a tell? Let's see if I could call you. Oh, I raised. And it looks like Don's moving over.
Raise to 150. Sorry, 175. Hey, he's moving over there.
Don?
And call.
Oh, you just moved the seat, so that's your favorite seat anyway. It's side for you.
Heads up.
So I just, after this hand, I guess I'll say, but, Jack high flop, pretty uneventful. Chuck calling with 10-7 suited for 175 is pretty funny though. These guys are wild. I just looked at the active list, which you could look at our website. We have 28 active games going right now, including the Best Bet Live game, just because, I mean, obviously the big promo running. The weekends are wild here, man. It's like Fridays,
Oh, the
I'd say.
race already happened.
The race didn't happen.
I'll play suited connected.
I don't know who won.
Whatever number did, good job. But we got a big promo, 24K day going, 500 at the top hour, 1,000 at the bottom of the hour, all the way until 2 a.m. I believe. So there's a ton of limit games going, ton of 2-2s, ton of 2-5s. And of course, this room, big PLO room now, as we got 3-1-2 PLOs, a 5-5, and a list for 5-10.
I mean, you got to play.
What are the V-pips then?
Yeah, what are V-pips?
I guess they're doing a quick VPIP check.
Oh, I was mine?
I have the 25.
I gotta work on getting it lower.
So I got to work on
Dude,
getting
everybody have
lower.
above 40%. That's sick. For a big 2-5 game like this, that's pretty sick.
Oh, yeah.
Why does nobody want to take seats in this game? Hello?
I don't know what they're doing.
Nobody calls it.
Everybody call, and the most premium man is nines. And there's a set for nines.
For Troy.
Ooh, middle pair for Brian, 10-9. It'll be a little dangerous just depending on turns. What are we thinking? 8?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
5. Let's go check over at Troy. Backdoor spades are there and some straights. So got a fire here. 460 in the middle, makes it 250, about half pot.
250.
Baby Shark doesn't want to fold. Has a gutter ball to 6. Oh, double gutter. Deuce or 6. It's actually a perfect card for Baby Shark.
Yeah, but calling 250?
The man called off 600 with 4 high. What do you mean?
Yeah, he did.
What's 250?
Oh my god. That's pretty quick.
Looking for a deuce or 6. That's not it. Now gives him a boat. Him as in Troy.
Oh. Oh. Chunky, chunky bet.
Aces?
Aces. Next best thing.
I was like, who are you saying has aces?
I don't know what you thought.
Deuce? I had part of deuces.
We're sending it 2 weeks ago again.
I didn't need set too.
He's been up there with me. Yep. Okay.
If they call it, they're the end of the list.
If they are, then they'll cancel. 50 bucks. They fold it around and then 50 of it. Call and fold. Either.
Open-ended versus middle pair. Brian's gonna bet. I think Troy will probably make the call. Ace on the turn. Brian's trying to blow him off the hand.
Brian instead is just gonna check and give up, and Troy's gonna take his showdown equity and take that one. And Troy has a 4K stack. Chuck got a 4K stack.
That's
Marble Island's at a
insane.
4K stack. This game's massive. Where's everybody?
Who knows? They're missing out on a really good game.
My name on the list of coach. Up in the air. So all computer forensic, shooting detection.
Some privacy courses, or I mean security courses. Those are all elected.
No, they're all IT.
It's just like,
Yeah, UNF, they focus on cyber for their IT program. Call in one, call in three.
Marble, look at Marble Island limping with Ace King. He knows exactly what he's doing.
40. 35.
Well, I wasn't going to
each day was I'll do 2-5.
Calling over there, Alan?
You call everybody?
Yeah, they called everybody.
There's no coach?
No, that's a different game. That's 70.
There's what?
That's
I
stud.
was like, what? There's never a coach on the 2-5 list. What are you talking about, Alan?
I thought Gil was someone named Gil. No?
Gil was supposed to come, but he decided to stay on field. Then my 3-6 job.
There are three names on 2-5. Maybe they'll come. Have him announced, do you want to play on the left figure?
Yeah, unfortunately I did, and I tried to recruit some players, but nobody wanted to budge from their game, so
I mean, he did
it
have the
is
low
what it
speed.
is, sadly.
Game's still rolling.
Game is still going. 5-handed.
You're good. That means you got to play for the house. You have to play for the house.
I've seen you play recently.
Just recently.
You guys want him in. I don't want him in. I want him to have money for once. 10 to go.
Oh, do you have another four?
Oh my god.
Everyone okay? I'm sorry about that, huh?
That's fine, I broke it.
Call 8, call 9, call 1. 40.
Baby shark in.
He is in with 60s. He did outbluff everybody.
Too fair. Easy game. You gotta let him catch up.
Hey, I just said it, so that's the bad part.
You're welcome.
It's gonna check to Chuck, who's gonna fire this turn card. I think he does pick up a queen here.
Let's go to 120.
And now we're gonna min click. It's 120 to go.
Am I betting your hand for you now? Am I betting your hand for you now?
You are indeed, Chuck.
Start betting your own hands.
Good fold, good fold. How do I sign up to play on the live stream? Colburn, very simple. You just go to the Best Bet Jacks website. There's going to be a live stream tab at the top right corner. And then there's going to be a list of May games that you can sign up for. It says request a seat. Then you just fill out that, and it is a very simple process, very easy. But yeah, the month of May has a lot of gaps right now, so do sign up. I'm sure those seats will go pretty quickly.
Yeah, everybody's really trying to get in on the stream. I
People
mean,
love it.
We're doing a bomb bar, guys. I see 40% of the players trying to do a bomb bar. I'm going to read the room. Very freaking loud. The 80 to 1 from the top. There's a
Trico.
What do we want? 2-7. Gotta cheer for something. 4-17-8.
14. No playing for 30 seconds.
Check 1, check 2.
And the horse takes out all of them at once when he falls in.
That would be nuts. I don't hear anybody screaming.
I said 14, no ornaments.
All right, they're still doing double board bomb pot. Queen 4 Jack, Queen 5-8. Troy with the queen on both
Not
boards.
looking good for him. This is a late comer.
He's in board.
Yeah.
Check 1.
Up third.
Queen 8 would be the nuts. Well, if you had it, you'd be in a very fortuitous spot.
Right to the front. Reach out and grab the jockey. Throw him off.
Troy's going to take this one down. Is there a king? I'm going to assume that means long waiting list. I don't believe currently, but it depends what games you're going for, because I know we have a couple round of each games going. Obviously, we have our typical 2-2, 2-5, and then we have some deeper games like the 5-10 or 10-25s. But if you sign up, you'll get emailed by our boss man Sage, who will tell you if you're in the starting lineup or not, or if you're the first alternate. But it depends what game you're in, you want in for, you know. So just go ahead and sign up, and Sage will get back to you ASAP.
Yeah, he'll get you right.
Be like a NASCAR race. One person falls and takes out the whole field. Wow, 17 just fell away off.
They're going absolutely nuts.
Wow, the favorite dropped that much.
If anybody didn't know, the Kentucky Derby is practically one of the bigger things
Here comes the
ever.
Man, I don't know if 3-1 or not. It was that close.
It's your strike.
I don't know if they edged number 3 out or not.
40 in the 8, full 9.
That'd be nice if they did too. I guess 3 did win? No?
3 of them. Check. 50 from the 7. Call. How's that go?
You 2 horses came on fast.
Yeah, Pearson's definitely better. I think Pearson's top 10.
Yeah, 3 got it. Up by much. Oh, no. Yeah. Or is it up to finish?
By a wire. Down to the wire.
One move.
Yes, sir.
And just like that, the Derby's over. I think then they got, what, Preakness? Preakness and then something else going on. And yeah, that essentially stops everything in the room. They absolutely love Kentucky Derby. The big hats, the food, anything you can think of. It always works out in the end.
That's 25 and the 1, 42. Call. 3 of you. Check. 50. Call. Heads up. Check.
Wow.
Show me something.
Face cards galore on the flop. Baby Shark's going to win, though.
Call 1, call 2. 50 from the 7, fold 8, fold 9, on 8. Heads up, guys.
Yeah, Rob, it's just a real crazy day in the room. A lot of people are kind of either up a lot or stuck a lot in their games, and they're not trying to move. So we didn't really have a list of interest for this game, but we're definitely trying to get it filled up for you guys. It's just with the Derby and everything else going on, man, it's really tough.
75.
But, of course, we're going to try to make it happen for you guys.
Good. 4 came in.
10-7, good. Two pair, super good.
Yeah, Rob, unfortunately, Only 5, like Donnie said. A lot of things happening out in the room, so. And you see these guys, all their eyes are glued to the TV as well.
Yeah, it was a photo finish.
It's a hell of a way for Derby to end.
Yeah, it was a photo finish. Queen's four-handed. He's not looking at the TV anymore.
On the button, too. Donnie with ace-jack. And the baby shark just trying to recoup some funds by any means possible.
Well, somebody's going to get hurt here. It's not going to be good for him. 80 bucks. Ooh. Hell of a turn card.
Wow. Yeah, where did that ace come from? Ace from space. Putting in the check raise now.
The check rizzle.
Troy does get away pretty cheaply there.
That's your straw. Yeah. Full. Go.
Donna's queens. Oh boy.
Heads up. Second and third. 65 and 9. Get second and third. Quite good. 6.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in today to the live stream. 2-5 no limit hold'em. It's been a fun one so far. Unfortunately, you know, once people get stacked and that weekend wallet has been depleted, you got to go ahead and head on to the house.
Oh yeah, early Saturday night. It's only 7:30, which is pretty crazy. It feels a lot later than it is.
Hell yeah, it does, man.
Ooh, Marvel Allen with 10s here.
Oh boy.
Marvel Allen just sneakily calling 50 with 10s. And yeah, everybody and their moms are in this one. Oh my goodness, that's top set for Allen. Oh my goodness, that's top 2 for Don. Oh my goodness, look at Troy's hand. He's got bottom pair with a 5-high flush draw. What is this board, Thea? What is this?
This is bad, I can tell you that much. This is real
You got Troy leading in for 200. Wow, what a sicko Marvel Allen is. Just going to check raise this.
How much did he make it?
500. And Marvel Allen, of course, just puts in a stack 2,500.
Thing's probably over there. I mean, it's for your entire freaking stack.
Yeah, just not worth it. Could be dominated with some different flush draws, I guess.
He's almost like, yeah.
Queen Jack of Spades is the only one that really comes to mind. But I don't think Marvel Allen would do this with that hand. Feels like a set. Check raising. Makes sense. Don't do it, Troy. You don't gotta. Look at the equities, too. Don is less than 1% to win this hand. I think he is going to fold.
Should be a super cooler, but
Wow, he puts in the call. I mean, it is a cooler, but I think we could just get away from top 2 now. I mean, I guess he could. I don't know. I don't know. Wow, that's about. I mean, he's never getting away from that turn, so never mind. It doesn't matter. 9's full over 10's full, and Marvel Island just runs so good. 7,100. Jesus Christ. And it looks like Don's giving up. And I think that's going to be the game, guys.
Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Everybody's going to rack it up.
Yep, everybody's going to rack it up.
Well, until
Early
next
night.
time, are we back tomorrow or are we back next week?
No, we are back next Thursday. The weekend is upon us. Everybody be safe for Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to cut the table audio real quick.
Yep.
But yeah, we appreciate everybody sticking around and hanging out. This was actually a real fun game. Like Donnie and I said earlier, one of the best 2-5s that we probably ever commentated. And those are your stats. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Marvel Allen, 5,600. 2 other people at plus 15.
Absolutely
Baby Shark and
nuts.
Donnie both stuck 2K a pop. Yeah, unfortunately in the early night, but this stuff happens. I mean, this was a gem for sure. This game was amazing. But yeah, I think that's going to do it, Donnie, any last words for the people?
No, I mean, I appreciate all you for staying and tuning in. You know, Kentucky Derby, a lot of promotions, big promotion out on the floor. It's kind of tough to get the game filled up, but we promise to be back on Thursday, and you guys have a good night.
We will. You guys have a great night. Appreciate it, everybody. You guys have